Welcome. We are Table Golf, a group of tabletop gaming enthusiasts and gothic aficionados. We are here to play a game of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Tonight we have episode 4 of season 2 of our chronicle. So, before we get started, let's go around. Say who you're going to be playing and what their clan is. Starting with Bakesy Bro. Twists and turns tonight.
My
It's gonna be
toes.
a long one.
I'm Bexy Bro. I'm playing a Herb Mollis, a Kaita.
I'm Jordan Quick, and I will be
Playing Jordan Quick.
She's a Malkavian, if you couldn't tell. She doesn't even know who she is.
and a
Okay.
method actress.
Starting over. Mandy Morose playing Jordan Quick as a Malkavian. There we
No,
go.
that's close enough.
I'm Jordan Quick.
I'm gonna leave now.
Metal Chocobos. I'll be playing Elijah Buchanan, a Bruja.
I am Ms. Petty Dreadful. I will be playing Evelyn Gibson, a Toreador.
Tonight, we're going to be playing a session that might get a little... No, we're keeping everything. Might go uncomfortable, specifically violent. So, if you're someone who gets or sensitive to things like that, feel free to mute it, step away, do what you need to do to take care of yourself while we deal with some heavy stuff. And then come back and join us for the aftermath where everyone will feel bad about what happened. Otherwise, I am Bully. I am the storyteller. And this is our chronicle, Taste of Youth. All right, we are back. Why are you sighing already?
It's gonna be.
Last time, we started things off in Jim's basement, where Elijah had just managed to stake the kindred called Dumitru, who you found out was a old partner of Jim's. Evelyn frenzied and nearly diablerized him, but was able to compose herself. Wendy came back after burying the body of the old lady that Jordan had killed. And she took the body of Dumitru and sent it off with Monica, who took him to Chicago to question him in a more secure environment. You guys recovered the journal that was buried with him. Some of you tried to make sense of it, but couldn't. But when Jordan touched it, she experienced a vision of a strange line of kindred who mentored others and had them feed from them. She was the most recent in this line, but Jim was allowed to die before she seemed to complete her part in the cycle. Evelyn had a terrific evening with Huck that turned into a sort of date, and she made some progress on her movie project with her friend Leah and Huck and all of you working together. And all around you did great. Everything was nice and
It's
easy.
wholesome.
Loki visited Herb and asked to cash in on the major boon owed, since he believed Octavia would be killing him any day now. He gave him 2 options: steal a book from Octavia or kill Jack Frost. And Elijah finalized the new song with the band White Foxes, and you worked on the set list. You learned that the concert will be a televised event held at Art Hill with
On
some
the
major
water.
sponsors, and some of your old classmates will be there as well. Your manager also wanted to announce the tour after a concert. Delilah had spread word of the drug deal between Jack Frost and Herb. Jack wanted to meet with them to go over the details of the ambush. So they went to an abandoned barn deep in the woods. Jack had Evelyn and Herb drink from him. Jordan nearly provoked him to violence, but manages to just avoid a confrontation. Jordan did some digging on Jack with a coven and learned that she might be able to sway some of his gang members into turning on him. Learning that he rules by fear and blood binding. He's not particularly respected or liked, even among his own. Herb broke into Delilah's parents' house, planted a bloodstone on her dad's car, but it seems he was caught in the process by the security cameras.
Fascist.
And then after taking some time, the coterie got together, suited up using some of the vampire equipment in Evelyn's house, including machine guns and bulletproof vests. And I jumped the gun a little bit, got ahead of myself last time. So we're going to pick this up actually traveling out to the ambush spot to meet with Jack to ambush the Abyss.
You failed to mention he slashed Loki. Thought they could sneak up on him, and he fucking had
No,
the quickest.
I covered
I want to let that be known.
everything that mattered was
All right,
covered.
I tried, man.
That's all right. It's important to me. That's all that matters.
Will be docked experience for that. Not you, him.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Hey, worth it.
Who are you hiding at?
Hiding what?
Oh, hold on.
Be cool.
We had agreed though that we're gonna use the ambush on the Abyss to ambush Jack Frost.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did we agree on this?
Yeah.
We all agreed on this.
Okay. So,
Stupid idea.
It's very dumb.
Oh, yeah.
We're all gonna die.
you're all in one car. You go out to the country a little bit to that abandoned barn off the road, off this little dirt path winding through. You arrive to complete darkness, with the moon nowhere in sight and an overcast sky. There's a lot of bugs out that are swarming the headlights of your car. Otherwise, it's sort of just this uneasy stillness washing over the sight. It doesn't seem anyone is here yet. What would you like to do?
You guys want to rethink this plan? What is the plan? Let's go over this.
Same thing.
Hold up a second. Okay. So I'm going to have to cut it there because I think my speaker turned off. How's it
So go to sleep.
I thought you were saying that. Are you saying that in character?
No, I said that so I would know. when to-
Yeah, because I forgot I got really drunk last episode and I don't remember.
Shut off. Yeah.
a lot of what
I was just very hydrated last
Did we
episode,
drink a
but
lot last?
you two were pretty.
I thought that was the
Sauce.
episode before where we got really drunk.
You were
That
really
was
drunk
awesome.
the episode before. I was
Okay,
drunk
yeah.
Episode before
last
I was.
episode.
Sauced. And
What was the episode before? I've had a lot of
I don't even remember.
solid.
We on episode 3 or 4?
We're on 4
This
right
is
now.
episode 4.
Okay, so it was the second episode.
Oh, okay, so that was the one where I made a deal with Margaret. It was a good episode for me.
Sure. No, that was when we first got to the house.
All right,
This
ready
house.
to pick
Or
things
the,
up?
the drug house. That was that episode.
Okay, so you were
They
there.
both happened.
What would you like to
Yeah,
do?
that's what I'm saying.
All right, what's the plan again?
So,
We're gonna double cross him.
yeah, so hopefully what's going to happen is
I
we're
want to
going to
use
set up the deal.
Auspex. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say it now that I want to use Auspex.
For heightened senses?
Yeah, sorry. To heighten senses so I can hear when anybody approaches. Because if we're talking about our plan, I want to know the minute.
Give me a wits awareness.
I believe we already did this. We made our check. Because I did,
There's no check on. There's no rouse check on this.
Oh.
You've already potent
Potent,
stuff.
okay.
Mhm.
Delilah's not with us, is she?
No, she's not.
Thought I was going to call that up.
And then add 1 for your auspex.
Oh, add
All right, what's your auspex rating?
2 or just
Us.
one? Just one.
Just 1? Okay, so you add 1 die.
I'm going.
I got 2.
Okay,
I'm gonna also use heightened senses.
sure. Give me
for,
a.
my vision.
It's all of them. You can't really.
It's not. It's not for one specific sense. You know.
I don't believe so. Give me a wits awareness. Add your auspex rating.
Oh, much better.
That's pretty good.
4 successes.
Okay. Are you talking in the car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The windows up or down?
Up.
Mosquitoes.
Summer. Bugs.
Honestly.
What are they going to do? Drink our blood?
Alright.
That's a deadly.
All right.
Make a little more difficult. You have 4 successes though. So just barely. You can hear a creak. So you're at the site. All there really is here is, there's like those old just barns that have been there that just been abandoned.
Old pole barn. Yep.
You can hear a creak from probably the upper level in that barn. I mean, you can't really see anything, but it sounds like a weight shifting. Someone's up in there.
Hey. I can hear something, so keep it down. Whatever you're saying.
Yeah, sure, inside voices, that's fine.
But for the mic's sake, go ahead and talk in normal voice.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Can they hear us even though we're speaking?
But we'll assume.
audibly?
You would know with
stronger
your
than-
senses, unless they also have very good heightened senses, no one will be able
If
to
they're
pick this up.
stronger than me, they can. I don't want to chance it.
So I'll say you're talking in a whisper if you're choosing to
Sure,
continue
sure.
speaking.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a good plan.
I mean,
I said talk in a normal voice.
do we
This
have?
is my normal voice. I'm
better-
very shy.
I mean, we don't really have a better plan. We know this Jack guy's gotta go. He's bad news. I mean, when's he gonna be more vulnerable than now?
He has maybe alone. He has all his people here tonight. Not
Well, it
all his
sounds
people,
like
but
some
Sounds
of
like he
them-
always has his people with him, though.
And it also sounds like we could get some of them to turn on him.
I'm with one of the group once, but I'm gonna say this is a bad idea.
I mean, when
Have we had a good one?
A few,
Ever?
Like I could count them on one hand.
yes.
we just gotta hope that the Abyss's focus is gonna be on Jack, and we just don't help Jack out too much.
It's a lot of hoping, man.
I mean, we don't really have a better plan at the moment, so I tried my best.
We can just help him take out the abyss, grow close with him, and then get him vulnerable later on.
We're pretty close to being bloodbound by that guy. So
Yeah.
I'd rather.
He doesn't seem the type to really. He seems a bit too paranoid for us to really pull anything over on him once we get in his circle, which I doubt we ever would.
Also, as a side note, I will say, since Herb was made aware when Jim drank your blood and told you a little bit by yourself, you would know you are a little harder to blood bind as well. So you'd be aware of that fact. Because he told you in character.
So we're like.
Since we switched your thing between seasons.
Or I
obviously-
added it as my XP.
Yeah. That's something Jim was able to tell when he did the thing learning your clans. So you would know that.
Oh, okay.
You don't know exactly what that means or how resistant you are, and you've drank from him twice now. You drank from him once, but you're a little more resistant than average. And Jordan, I believe, was told by the Coven 3 times, and you're bound.
Yeah.
So 3 is a magic number, but you also know you were told by Jim that you're a little more resistant.
Can I do a quick check on my stones? Make sure Delilah seems to be where she's at. Make sure the other one should be where it's at.
So the one is still, I think you get general directions of them until you're close. They're both,
I know the exact distance they are away from me. So
Then yeah, both. The one's still at the police station.
I might not know the specific location. I just know how far.
Yeah.
Exactly how far.
So yeah,
And in
but
what direction?
They seem like they're in the right spot.
Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, there's not really a lot of other options. This guy, he seems to be a bit more worse than Octavia, and she's already trying to turn us into her goons. This guy's moving at twice the rate. And plus, if we got rid of Jack, pretty much everybody in the city would be pretty well in our debt, and they'd really appreciate that. So,
Like what Wendy said, if we can take care of something by ourselves and take credit for it and do whatever, then
this is
we'll be a lot better off than we were.
about as good an opportunity as I could think of.
Okay, well, let's hash it out then. We're gonna help. How are we gonna pull this off?
So, Jack's gonna assume we're here to help him, and when the Abyss attacks, which she's gonna do,
We help the abyss.
we help the Abyss.
Keep him alive.
No. We
Probably
use them
not.
against each other
We just pit the fight.
as much as we can.
Do we want to keep him alive for question of why he let Delilah live?
That's her
That's
call.
Herb's call. Yeah.
Let's play that one by ear, man. 'cause
Okay. Just didn't know if you wanted me to take him out
If
or.
he's rough, we might need to.
Sure.
But we don't think we can take it, I mean, we gotta play it smart enough to keep ourselves okay, you know.
Just want to get it all hashed out.
Alright. Well,
Alright.
I think probably some of us should like hide.
We want to figure out who's hiding in this barn.
The two of us should be front and center. Herb.
Yeah, I mean.
If I'm hidden, he's not gonna.
For sure. Alright.
Frost isn't gonna go for that.
So I feel like you guys should, maybe you two should kind of keep distance for a minute. We'll approach the barn. I mean, I assume it's probably Jack. If it's not, just be alert and ready.
Sure.
Okay. Are you guys ready for this?
No, wait, it's a machine gun.
Right.
How do you? I don't know how to carry a machine gun.
Do you have any firearms?
No one has any firearms.
We're the worst.
We're teenagers. Why would we have
We're
firearms?
from Missouri.
Alright. I
Doesn't-
grabbed the Walmart bags full of money. I assume I have them in like those plastic grocery bags.
You tell me, man. I don't know.
That's exactly how Herb would deliver his money.
There's a hole in it.
They're
But you just double
reused
bagged
third-eyed
it.
grind bags, which just say like the "Have a nice day" with the smiley face on them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I
Joint.
pictured. Yeah.
Joint.
Oh, that's good. But you
Alright.
drew it on there.
Yeah, no, I do the joint. Alright.
On each and every bag thing.
Okay,
So
so
Now let's get the important
who's
stuff
going
out.
where?
Me and Evelyn are gonna approach the barn.
Are you keeping the car on, keeping the lights on, or turning them off?
Lights on. Whoa, lights off, car on. Right?
Okay. The lights off, you can't.
Yeah, I think we need lights on.
Okay, lights on.
Keep them on.
Keep-
Okay, so
keep
the
car
only
on.
light source is it's the beam from the headlights, the bugs just swarming it. Where do you want to point it? Are you pointing at the barn? You're just pointing it.
Pointing at
At
the
the barn.
At the barn makes
Okay.
the most sense. Yeah.
So yeah, headlights on the barn.
Car still on.
Is everyone stepping out or just you two?
We'll let you two go first.
Yeah, we'll get out first.
Alright, so you two staying in the car, you two step out. You walk towards the barn. And again, it's hard to see, especially the light at your back. It's not really illuminating much. You look around. It's pretty dark. You want to go inside?
I think I'd walk up to the barn and like knock.
Sure.
Does somebody
you
own
just
this barn?
knock on the wood. And the thing creaks uncomfortably. This thing's not steady.
It's gonna be an issue.
And you hear a voice coming from above. So there's the barn door on the side and the sort of a broken out sort of loft area where it's just sort of open to the elements. And you hear from up there, everything all right?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for Jack to show up.
Just you two, or is there more with you?
We got the others in the car.
Cool. You recognize Buzz's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, camped out here. Me and Lamb Chop got you covered.
Sounds good. So yeah, we'll just hang out, wait for him to show.
Yeah, and you see him, he leans out a little bit. You can tell he's dressed in all black. He blended in pretty good with the darkness there. Just looks out to talk to you. Yeah, they'll be here.
Alright, the others are gonna maybe set up a little bit less vulnerable, for reasons.
Yeah, you should be here soon, so whatever you guys need to do.
Alright, I'll just kind of look to you guys and nod.
I want to do what's insight? Is that charisma? Or is that?
Is Buzz kindred?
No.
I'd say this is intelligence. Insight.
Okay. I want to see if he's really going to show up, or if they're double crossing us the same way we're double crossing them.
Man, double the doubles.
Yeah,
It's a
triple.
quadricross. Quast. Yeah.
It's not worth spending a will on.
Isn't it?
Oh.
Right now?
Can you pressure that easy?
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
That I was like looking at it. Does that work?
He seems pretty just
Two successes.
straight to business.
Okay. That's fine.
What are you two doing?
Do you want to sit together or want to go separate ways?
How far is the car away from the building?
How far would you park it?
20 feet.
20 feet? That's so
Try to
close.
illuminate.
I was gonna say
That's way
100
too
feet.
close.
Really?
Yeah, 100 feet's not that far.
There's not that much space here, so like it's winding through the woods, probably in the clearing, a good like 40, 50 feet away. It'd probably be the
Okay,
most you could get.
50.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to get in front of the car, just in case the light causes problems with seeing whoever's coming up. So maybe if we stay just behind the front lights, move sideways.
Yeah, well, do you want to go like this or you want to go together? That's what I'm asking. Do you want to flank?
I want to say flank just because that seems like the smarter option, but I also am not super physical.
That could be fun if you can mesmerize and I can just pop in there. Do a
Let's
little
stick
1-2.
together, and then if something comes up, we'll split and try to back
Sure.
each other up.
Works for me.
So you guys just going into the woods
Yeah.
or off the side of the barn? Where are you going?
Is the barn facing like the road, and then behind it's
So
like the
it's a
woods?
trail that just winds through the woods for a while. You
Uh-huh.
can't really see the road from here. It goes back a ways, and then there's just a little bit of clearing. You can tell there probably was a house there that's long been gone,
Sure.
and then just sort of this husk of a barn. So
You want to stay in the woods, just be secret,
Yeah, just stay.
be the unknown element.
Yeah, just behind the lights, a little further in the woods, so you can see what's coming up.
Works for me.
okay.
We'll stealth that.
Do you have a spare key we can lock the car with the lights on?
It's not my car.
If you think
This is, I'm assuming if it's one of your cars, this is like an old-fashioned.
it probably does not have
Yeah.
a key fob. Evelyn has an aesthetic to maintain, and it comes at a cost.
Sure does.
My little car, but okay.
All right, so you two are just gonna
Lights
go
on.
hide off in the woods.
Yes.
Okay.
Try to get a good vantage point.
Sure, easy enough to do. You disappear in the darkness. It's like I said. Once you're a little bit out of the light's range, you disappear. Is there anything else you guys want to do while waiting in the meantime?
Never mind. I was gonna catch Grace onto like a tree or something.
You can do
but
that.
you think you're
I
safe
mean,
down there?
I mean, even if I'm just bait for whoever's coming
Yeah,
up, that's
I'll
fine.
debate. Is there big up trees? I guess.
Oh, yeah, all these
okay.
trees are
They're
pretty-
sturdy enough for I could catch Grace up and just
Sure.
get
You
a
activate
vantage
Catch Grace,
point.
which is free, so you have very good balance, easy enough to climb up and get a good position above Jordan, watching
Okay.
the vantage point.
Cool. That's all I want to do.
No one else doing anything?
Don't say it like that.
Remember you had a plan coming in, and it seems you might have forgotten it, but that's okay. I'm not gonna remind you.
It's been 2 weeks, man.
I was drunk.
Do
I
we
don't
have
remember
another
the
plan?
plan.
Do we?
I think we did, but it's been 2 weeks. I don't remember.
Or it might have been the one we came up with the car just now.
I mean,
You discussed talking to some of their people, so if there's a chance to do that, it would be now. But if not,
Oh.
I do remember that.
I don't.
I have no idea.
Talking to their people to try to like get their feel on Frost and hopefully have their backup if shit goes down.
I think
now
it's
would be the
Rick.
time to do it. You're welcome. But also, if you want to wait to gauge that, that's fine too.
Yeah, I was under the assumption that Buzz was one of the people bloodbound. I don't know if that's a fair assumption, but I don't want to trip that wire now. Because if he is, that's...
Wasn't his lady friend a little
Lamb
bit
chop?
more independent? Lamb chop?
yeah.
She seemed like she had her own will of things previously. And you have the relationship with her. I'm just here for the swords.
I hooked up with her friend, Doc. If you want someone with a relationship with her, we should go get Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Should I go get Jordan?
Maybe. I mean, can't you do it? You're good at this stuff, right?
Did Buzz say Lamb Chop was up there? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
Role playing. Friends.
Hey, Lamb Chop, can you come down there? Down here? I want to talk about the game plan. Buzz, stay up there in case anybody shows up.
Shit.
It's a little easier. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get up here. It's not like a stairs or a ladder or anything.
How do you get up there then?
Pretty precarious, but I climbed.
That sounds hard.
Yeah,
Without Lamb Chop, you know that?
yeah. Yeah, but she appears over the top too. Again, she's also dressed in all black. You can tell she's these thick, like, night vision goggles that she's
damn.
pulled to the top of her head.
We should have got those.
What's up? I mean, if it's super important, maybe, but
I think it'd be worth your while to come down here.
why?
Fucking thirsty.
We got. Did you say thirsty? I hate you.
I'm in the woods.
I'm gonna take as a no, then.
We're just, concerned that all this shouting back and forth,
There you
you
go.
know, you never know what's listening in the woods and stuff. I mean, if we're going to talk about the deal, then seems like shouting it back and forth is precarious.
Herb can give me a
Yeah,
manipulation subterfuge.
that's fair.
Jordan, why are they shouting?
Ooh, go get a dice.
Oh.
For her.
I hear
Did
her
she help?
lying.
Did I?
Do a
No.
straight roll.
No, just do a straight roll. That
You
was
said
not helpful on my
Manipulation
part.
subterfuge?
Yes.
Okay.
I just think that maybe if you come.
Please come down.
Oh, no, please.
I was just wondering if.
I have 4 charisma and I can't do anything. It's not Evelyn's fault.
I'd buy that t-shirt. I have 4 charisma, but I can't do anything.
4 successes.
Nice.
Evelyn has 4
The
charisma,
real
but I
voice
have
of the group
anxiety.
steps forward. Goes, fuck, yeah, I mean, you got a point. You're gonna have to help me back up here in time, though. He's gonna be pissed if he shows up and I'm not in position.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Sounds
maybe it'd be
good.
good if somebody was up there with you, in
No,
case.
we got it.
Okay.
She heads back, and you hear, takes a few moments, but she climbs down, comes out of the barn from the bottom level. Okay, what's up?
How deep are you guys in with Jack?
She looks at her biker vest. We're in a gang together. And by together, I mean he runs it.
And if he didn't, what would you do? Just from there.
What are you trying to think of doing? Look,
We're-
Jack's an asshole. I get that. I know you guys had some rough encounters with him. I'm not his biggest fan either. Most of us aren't, but Jack is the real deal. He is very dangerous. And no offense, but you 4 seem like you won't be able to do shit to him. So,
How old is Lamb Chop?
20s, mid-20s.
Yeah.
Alright. I Lamb Chop. Alright, you gotta be honest with you. We're like way in over our heads. You're right. We're really nervous if things go south. I mean, we don't know if Jack's gonna have our back. We don't know if he's gonna hang us out to dry. We don't know if he's gonna hang you guys out to dry. And we're just trying to find. I mean, like, we're kids. We're new to all of this stuff. We're in over our head. I mean, I've peddled some drugs here and there, but like, this is fucking nuts.
Look, man,
And
I get it.
We're really looking for
Honestly-
just like a lifeline. I mean, we just really need a friend, you know?
I honestly feel pretty bad for you guys. But again, not worth throwing my life away for. Like, if you guys had your shit together, or you weren't who you are, maybe. I would love to work with someone who wasn't Jack. But, the opportunity hasn't come along. And unless you guys have a plan to make that opportunity come along, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not gonna rat you out or anything, I'm not gonna tell him, but I mean, if your plan is just to jump Jack, he's gonna fucking rip your heads off.
I mean, that's not what I was saying at all. I'm just more concerned. We're in this. The
You're
only
worried
allies
you
we
want
have
a
is
friend.
us.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, for all we know, Jack's gonna just fucking use us as bait for this
the
guy.
dude's
and we're
paranoid.
just
Make
dead.
him feel safe. Kiss his ass if you have to. Have your friend. She looks over toward Jordan. Have him go. Not provoke him, and you'll probably be fine. Probably.
When John talks about me like that.
She's just saying if you want to live, don't provoke.
Yeah.
She's not talking shit on you as much as giving practical
friends.
advice.
More than friends.
And if he does
Look,
turn on us,
then you're fucked, aren't you?
unless we have somebody who has our back, and if I can make it worth your while to have our back,
Me and Buzz are not what you guys are. We can't do shit to him.
We're not saying like attack him, just like, you know, help us get out for our lives would be cool.
Again, if he's pissed at you and we step in, that's just throwing ourselves in the blender for nothing.
I mean,
Look, if shit goes down with this Abyss dude, if there's an opportunity and it seems like he's on the ropes, maybe we'll look out for you. But unless we have a pretty good guarantee that we're going to live, we're with Jack.
but if that opening comes up, you'll take it?
I don't see it coming up because you guys aren't really giving me anything. Sounds like you're just hoping that someone helps you out. And like I said, this sucks, the situation you're in, for sure. I get it. But he's a scary dude. But he backs up his talk. He's dangerous. Very dangerous. Don't talk about this to... He's got some of the others bloodbound.
We know.
Well, Pipes used to be bloodbound. He's dead now. Butcher, Junior, Cruz. We know those three for sure. That's probably it.
The rest, they're scared of him?
Yeah.
That makes sense. But
I mean, some like him. Some are just as fucked up as he is, and they'll die for him. Most, especially the other vampires in this group, are just they didn't have much luck with the others, from what I can tell. I don't get all the politics you guys have, but I don't know. Jack took him in. They seem halfway loyal to him. He's good to us, but I mean, the dude's a fucking maniac. We get that, but we're in over our heads too.
all right.
But it's better than where we were before.
All right.
Should go south, or if you have anything enlightening to tell us, we'll reconsider. But I gotta look out for me and Buzz. You know,
I'll get that.
Buzz does not like the dude either, more so than me. But we've been through a lot.
He's not bulletproof. You know that, right?
He kind of is. That dude's been shot a lot.
Literally, he is.
That's annoying.
I mean, I assumed that most of your kind were.
All right.
Some of them.
All right. We good, Evelyn?
Things go down. Buzz is up there with a 240. A big gun.
Thank you.
240s.
The
What?
dude's put in his time. He's a good shot. If he unloads on him, maybe. But again, things have to be going in our direction. The sounds shitty. Sounds a little cowardly of us, maybe, but I'm just being honest. We're looking out for ourselves, first of all. You know?
I understand that. We're gonna try to create that opening, and
If we see an opening, I'm sure Buzz won't hesitate. He's been waiting for something like this, to be honest.
that's good. And I can.
But I mean, it's really got to be an opening. And I would advise against it, honestly, for your guys' sake. He is fucking cut you in half like nothing. Maybe this Abyss dude, if he's the real deal. Maybe we'll have him on the ropes. Maybe all of us working together. I don't know.
Everything turns out okay, I'll set the two of you up real good.
How?
Like, I have a lot of money. Just speaking plainly, you guys a nice place and maybe something a lot better than this.
Well, I'm sure Buzz has heard most of this, but when he hasn't, we'll talk.
Sounds good.
Give me a Persuasion Charisma.
Does she care that I'm pretty?
And she doesn't, but you can add a die for Herb stepping in.
That's fun. Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get one for her.
Yeah, you have no hunger, do you?
I like that.
I have one hunger.
Oh. I thought you were clear.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5.
Okay. Yeah, you could see that last bit, an offer for just a new lease on things, in a way that if they were to take care of Jack, they might actually have a fresh start. That struck a chord with her. And yeah, she heads back into the darkness of the barn.
I guess I try to go with her to help her up, like she said.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to know how to get up there.
That's
Sure.
good.
Yeah. You both go in, and it's clumsy. Neither of you are very strong or athletic, but yeah, it's literally like you could tell part of the upper level has just sort of caved in the middle, and it's sort of like some broken wood that she has to sort of climb on and stack on top. You see Buzz come up top and help pull her up as you guys sort of boost her, and yeah, you go back to waiting.
I think that helped a little.
Yeah.
And I could hear
Yeah,
some of
with
that.
heightened senses, you can hear
Yeah.
the whole thing.
I relay it to Elijah.
Sure. Look up and tell to him.
Negative. I'd say I can't pass on the conversation just now, but it sounded good. I don't want to be heard yelling up into the tree.
It wouldn't be much of a yell. I'm assuming you're not like way up
Okay.
there, but
Just like 100
yeah,
feet.
Just like run down it, like really cool.
I say it's like hang down from it.
Like a bat.
upside down.
Oh, I like
Very
that.
vampy.
Yes.
Okay. You relay the message.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
About 10-15 minutes pass before you hear, rolling through the trees, a roar of engines in the distance through the woods. Bouncing off the trees, seeming to come from all directions, until the sound concentrates towards the road. You see long single headlights slicing through the darkness as motorcycles tear down the path, disturbing the relative peace of the woods. You see a handful of bikes come through, sending lights in all directions, crisscrossing to illuminate the sort of meeting area in front of the barn. Jack steps off his bike. You see his long, shaggy hair. He has 7 other bikers with him. They get off, they remove their goggles, peer around. You can see on their bikes are pretty heavy firearms visible, but they remain holstered. Shotguns and whatnot, just sort of on the bikes. The riders stay close to their bikes. Most stay sitting on them. Jack and 2 others enter sort of this illuminated area. You can see the 2 others with him. One, a female, upper 20s, red hair, sort of half-shaved, muscular with tattoos, septum piercing, wearing one of the biker vests. Quite handsome, though short. And in her hand are 2 butcher knives. And sure enough, it says butcher and her little name tag. Much larger man. Probably 30s, Latin, well-built. Just sort of a stereotypical biker-looking guy. Shaved head and everything, with beard. You see Cruz written on his jacket. He seems unarmed.
Something crazy.
Jack steps out. He grabs a satchel from his bike, And he tosses on the ground between him, Evelyn, and Herb. You can see it open up, and you can see what you assume to be crystal meth in there, and sort of chocked full of it. And he is incredibly tall, lanky, sort of tree-looking of a guy. Peers down his long nose at each of you. Look at you lot. Strapped and ready for war.
Can never be too safe, man. Plus, when you're escorting groceries.
He takes a step towards Evelyn, and he puts a hand on the gun, unless you'd like to stop him.
Yeah, I'd like to hold it like a little more firmly.
Give me a strength athletics.
Is it a
So it's
pistol
not-
or is it a
Chime in.
shotgun?
So he gets it.
No,
Machine
she brought a
guns.
machine gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Little
right.
Evelyn's in the bulletproof vest and a machine
Could I
gun.
chime in as he reaches for it?
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
So, still make your roll. What do you
I'm
say?
gonna fail it.
I would be like, hey, dude,
I got 1.
man, play this cool, man. It's got a little glitch yet. Don't be reaching at the other people's. And I kind of trail off as I say that. You know what I mean?
He pulls the gun from her hands, just looking at you.
It does make that sound.
Sort of looks at it, goes, aims it at you,
Kind of step back. Hey, dude.
looks at it again.
Not really how you do drug deals.
Oh, you're gonna tell me how to do drug deals now? Where the hell did you get this anyway? This shit is a government issue. M4 A1. Semi-auto or full auto. Step above standard issue, actually. It's a story.
So, got a little freaked out coming here. Not my normal scene. Talked to some people, paid a lot of money, made a deal, got this. Didn't want
Gotta
to
let
be.
me know who your people are. That shit is hard to come by. Not the street level stuff. Anyway, and you sort of adjust your bulletproof vest.
Thank you.
Just try not to hurt yourself or my guys with them.
Yeah,
Should be able to handle this Joker myself when he comes.
Yeah.
that's the hope, but just in case.
Where's your other friends?
Hold up somewhere safe. When things go down, better they're not in trouble.
They're not here?
No, they're here, just away.
Where?
Tree line.
We didn't exactly see who they disappeared into the woods.
You see his eyes shift and change, and they suddenly have that glint of a predator's eyes, a nocturnal predator's eyes, as he stares towards where these two are. You two can give me a intelligence stealth.
Two successes.
3 successes. Wait, why did I pick up those dice?
That's alright.
Sound like dummy. 3 successes.
That's a lot of dice thing you just picked up.
2 successes, but I'm hidden in the tree line. Above.
Do you get an
He's
extra one for
scanning for a moment.
cats?
Eyes.
No.
Do you wave?
Yeah. I smirk and wiggle my fingers. Not to be taunting, but like
He gestures for you to step towards him. No, it's this shaggy dude.
I'm gonna go over there.
You
Don't
going back
wanna
up?
Antagonize. I slump over.
You heard what Lamb Chop said. I just want to remind you.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, I don't want to antagonize.
In
I come
character.
over. I'm being lighthearted about it.
Hey, little on me.
But
How's the coven? You're officially one of them then? Yeah.
for sure.
Nice. You're learning from the best. Those whores are good. Got a bit full of themselves lately, but hey, they think their heels are high enough to be their own pack. Sure. How long you been with them?
Since before.
Before
I was kindred. Known them a while.
let's talk time. Years, months.
When I turned 18. Got a job, like 6 months? I don't know.
So you don't really know what they're about then, do you?
I know enough. Participated.
If you knew enough, you probably wouldn't trust them. They, not exactly the most loyal broads. Not the most in their business are. Don't understand sect politics. Weren't loyal to the Camarilla. Not loyal to the Anarchs. Not even loyal to the clan. You know, us gangrels, one of the first to split as a clan from the Camarilla. But they didn't stand with us. They still wanted to do their own thing. It's good to have friends. It's good to have loyalty. You should watch them. They're sneaky sluts, but they're good. So I assume you're good. Yeah. Lamb chop. I know you think I'm a bit of an asshole, but trust me, they make me look like a proper gentleman. But you say you work there? We'll definitely have to swing by then.
I would absolutely love that.
I bet you would.
Bring your friends. We'll make it a
Always
great
do.
time.
Yeah, let Scarlett know. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to see me again.
I'm sure she will be.
What the rest of you been up to then? Getting up to politics in the big city? You know, it's probably not good if the other kindred know you're out here with a bad apple like me. I am curious, though. I have an interesting reputation. I want to know what you've heard. But old Jack Frost out here in the woods.
Ian asked for me, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. Just on the tree line.
Yeah, no, that's why I
Skittered
didn't
up
like,
the tree high.
I didn't like turn around
more
and like
branches.
speak to you. Like I was like,
Sure.
All right, well I'm gonna go over there.
I don't think I've heard anything about.
Really?
I'm not sure they even. Have you ever heard anything about this guy? You're like brand new to us when we ran into you. I mean, obviously we would have been hanging
We're like-
around out here if we knew that you were a thing. This must not be too important to. I mean, not relevant to politics.
Me and we don't know shit. So
Fair. Probably for the best. Like I said, they're not, I don't get along with most of them that way. And if you're smart, you wouldn't either. You know, most
along with you?
vampires are only in charge of something because everyone are convinced they should be. They rarely actually earn it. Most of them are pretty weak. They hold their positions because no one has the balls to take it from them. That's Camarilla shit. If we did it old school, survival of the fittest, I'd be running that whole fucking city.
So why? Yeah, man.
Got bored of it. You know, back when there was a prince, they had a blood hunt. You know what that is?
No.
So
Sounds like you hunt for blood, though.
No. It's against the rules to kill another kindred. You know that, right? Especially in the Camarilla law. You could get special permission. It has to go all the way to the top. The fucking prince of the city has to say that vampire's enough of a problem. He's dangerous enough. We're all allowed to go after him and kill him. They decided I was a big enough problem. So, they came after me. And then they never came back. And then they never came back. And eventually they stopped coming. I think they learned. And then the Anarchs took over. And I thought, maybe I should swing in, stir things up, see if I'm still not allowed. But they seem to make a point of just pretending like I didn't exist, like a boogeyman. Hopefully ignore it goes away. But I should swing by again. See how my old pals are doing. But you lot out here, rubbing elbows with me, makes you more interesting than most of them in there. You're making deals, you're doing what needs to be done. But just a word of advice, Don't trust the others. My present company included.
Sure, man.
You say vampire.
Hmm?
You don't call them kindred.
That seems pretentious.
We're vampires, right? Why would we say anything else?
Makes sense to me. If you're into the whole... Yeah, that's just another way to try to... They think they're better than...
It's trying to create community.
Sure. Trying to
Like a
create
brotherhood.
separation. I want you to know you're no longer human. Vampires seems like a human thing. That's their creation. Kindred. That's what they call themselves. Either way, don't trust them. Vampires always want something more. The beast is never satisfied. Mortals can be happy with their lot in life. Prefer their company.
So you don't roll with any other vampires?
I do, in a way.
Shut up!
I ran with Pipes. Pipes was a good one. But, Abyss took care of that. Speaking of when he comes through, I'd like to have the final word with him.
You can have all the words with him, as far as I'm concerned, man.
Perfect.
Probably better equipped than we are.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's encroached on you more than any of us, so it's yours to handle,
Yep.
man.
Since you led him right to my doorstep, it's been a problem.
Speaking of which, shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, he should. But I'm patient. We got plenty of moonlight left. Let's wait.
Sure. Should we continue the transaction? I mean, could load up in the car to make it seem less suspicious in case he's watching.
Good idea. Looks back to Cruz and Butcher, and they go forward, and he just sort of hangs back, just looking around the woods, waiting. Well, you guys exchange the money, exchange the sack of drugs, put it in the car and whatnot. Just sort of linger around for a bit.
While they're doing all this, and after Jordan left, can I catch Grace down and then go to the other side up another tree? So
The other side of the whole thing.
is it just? I thought it was a road with woods on both sides.
It's a road, and then there's a little clearing with the barn. You're on one side of the clearing.
Okay, I'm just gonna go down and on just to a different tree.
Sure.
Just so I'm not on the same tree that Jack knows I'm at.
When I'm at the car loading stuff in, can I try to sense the unseen?
You can. What's the roll on that? Actually, some things happen automatically. Some things you notice right away with sense the unseen.
Yes, that's true. The way this written is, the senses of the vampire become attuned to dimensions beyond mundane, allowing them to sense presence of otherwise hidden from the naked eye. This can be anything from another vampire using obfuscate, to someone using aspects to spy on the character, or to
What's
a ghost
the
in the
roll?
room. Wits, aspects, or resolve aspects.
Give me a resolve aspects.
Okay. A blood surge.
Nice.
Okay. Get an extra die.
You sure it's not wits?
Do it.
Basically, it's 3 though.
3 might get it though.
Yeah, I'll use a willpower.
I wouldn't do that.
It's silly. When it
You
appear
would?
pressure.
Hey, got it 3.
3. You know you're able to sense different blood sorcery effects and stuff. Nothing of the sort catches you. What you do notice is an aura around Jack. These black veins almost just seem to be just in his general presence and the air about him. You've extended your senses enough where you sense it in the woods as well, in a tree. And you recognize the aura a little bit of Elijah, having that same aura. Give me a you have a cult?
Mm-hmm.
Give me an occult intelligence.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, good charisma.
I have one charisma. I have anxiety.
That's the shit I like to see. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Zeven.
It clicks with you. Not only is it just a feeling in your gut, but also it's either a conversation with Jim or maybe something when you were doing research. There's a mark kindred get when they drain another kindred.
Mm.
That's impossible to shake.
It's
You know Elijah
You're the wrong
has
guy.
diablerized a kindred. It seems Jack has done so probably quite often. It's a very strong aura on him. He's a vampire eater. Beyond that, there's something different. This weird, pulsing, foreboding, just reddish black aura coming from Jordan.
From Jordan?
You're not sure what it is, but it's unnerving. It makes you uncomfortable. Uncomfortable enough to where you sort of shut this off just because, I
Turn
mean,
my machine
you've
gun.
seen some dark stuff. You're pretty accepting
Scopes.
of that stuff, but there's something coming off of her you have not noticed before that is off.
Put your head down.
Yeah.
Put your head down.
You also, yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
Could I kind
You
of
got a
go
happy aura.
chat up the biker gang and try to get a sense
Got a flirty aura.
bloodhounding as well?
Or something?
So I'll say with that a little bit. Well, you know they told you Cruz and Butcher. are bloodhound.
Bloodhound, yeah.
And you can almost sense, not with sentient seeing, knowing what you know, there is
Smell?
an energy maybe between them, something like
Smell.
that. It's nothing you
Smell?
can pinpoint exactly,
You smell a little
but because you
vampire-y.
already have the information in your head,
Smell wise.
you can kind of sense it a little bit. Enough to see if you can check the others for it. Doesn't seem to be there.
I was more checking to see if any of them had dyscrasia. That's kind of what I was thinking with bloodhound.
They do not.
Cool.
This Buzz. He's the only one we haven't drank.
Oh, no, Jack wouldn't have him anymore. His disgracious person died.
I would hang out near the car for the rest while we wait.
Sure.
Just kind of messing with things in the back, rearranging
Yeah,
things,
stalling
waiting.
from time and whatnot. You guys wait. Time passes, and the more time that passes, the more tense things become. It's been too long. Jack begins pacing a little bit. His huge frame, his long arms swinging at his side as he's constantly looking through the woods, starting to walk back and forth. See Butcher just sort of casually twirling his cleavers in her hands back and forth.
Can you teach me some stuff? I've been trying to learn.
Are you coming out? Are you still hiding, or are you up in the?
No, she came
No,
out.
you
because-
called me out.
I didn't know you if you went back. I thought you went
Oh,
back.
no.
Oh, sure.
I'm not going to go back.
Yeah.
Hanging out here.
No.
Stare up the
She
shit.
looks you up and
Only
down.
safe.
She says, "Absolutely." She said, "You any good with those? Or is those just for show?"
Novice at best, but
Let's see. Give me a dex melee. And this involves your knives, so if you have your specialty, you can use that.
very good,
If you
guys.
want. If you don't want to try anything, you don't have to.
You got a will though.
2 successes.
It's definitely not worthwhile.
Hey.
Do it though.
Hang on.
I think it is.
What?
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh my
I
God.
hate to see
If
We're
that.
about to fight a
If I rolled it,
demoralizing
it would've worked.
motherfucking
So,
vampire.
Yeah, I hope you're not
Yeah,
one
you
down
do a
on the
little bit
bill.
of a knife trick. Actually, not bad. And she just, you actually know what you're doing a little bit. You
Means you
seen this one, and she turns and she throws a knife at Evelyn. The knife. Evelyn's not really paying attention. The knife stops mid-air, inches from Evelyn's head, and she pulls her hand, like
I'm just
comes
like
back and
loading
she
stuff.
catches it. Yeah, Evelyn didn't even notice. She just sort of looks at you.
I'm gonna. I know I should be upset that she just did that, but I'm also super.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, she didn't notice. So I'm like, okay, I can act like that was super fucking cool. Because it was.
We see this? Me and her?
Him watch.
Yeah, I'll say you guys can see. You don't know it's a shotgun or a machine gun at all. You keep cocking the machine.
But I make the noise. I just make the noise.
And hope that she
Yeah.
hears it.
The other bikers are just sort of
I
standing
know.
around, starting to shift uncomfortably. The only ones who seem
You
at all
little
at
bit.
ease are Butcher and Jordan.
I'm trying to like lighten the mood a little bit too, because if anyone's gonna be crazy, it's me. So
Oh, no way.
Yeah, fuck you, Jack.
Eventually, Jack, he stops pacing, and you see his already long fingers, the nails sort of rip off as these bones protrude out of them, and these long claws, size of hunting knives.
oh, I want to make a dog joke, but I'm not going to.
Thanks. I like big mutts. Right.
Why isn't he here? Your girl said everything was set up. Everyone knew who needed to know. I feel like you guys are trying to fuck with me.
Nah, Jack, he knows, man.
Who knows? I think you do. You, come here.
Hey, I think he knew this was a
You
setup. We were
come
I'm
here.
walking up. Sorry, she said.
We were
I
too-
start walking forward.
we were too loud about it. He obviously knew we were waiting for him.
Bites. You look parched.
I go for it.
All right, you drink. The third drink from him.
I
He just
moan
looks at you.
loud.
Smug. Grinning a little bit between his big, now a little bit blood-stained beard. She takes a drink.
I'm
He
messy.
pulls it back. Licks it clean.
I'll get it all over myself.
Don't look at me.
And then while still looking at you, he puts this big clawed hand, just cups your face and looks at you. What's your plan here?
We had Delilah set it up. She was loud. We should be here.
He shoves her away. Alright. I know Evelyn wouldn't lie to me anymore, so I guess something else went wrong. Maybe he's just taking his time to scope out the place.
We were too loud.
I got a few more minutes. Shut the fuck up! We have a few more minutes. He'll show. He'll show. He's not gonna. This is too good. He'll show. For 10 more minutes pass, and is seeming at ease, believing Evelyn's now bloodbound to him. So of course you told him the truth. Starts to get a little impatient, and if you still have heightened senses, you would hear come through a walkie-talkie, something on a radio from in the barn. It's hard to make out exactly what was said, but a moment later, you see Lamb Chop lean out from the window, holding a walkie-talkie. Yo, boss. It's the North Pole. They're under attack. You see Jack just. There's already no color to his face, but what little was there leaves. And he looks around, furious. You can see the beast swell up. You can see a madness start to take hold, a frenzy just bubbling under the surface. Call backup. Points to Lamb Chop. She nods, whips out a phone. He goes his motorcycle. The rest quickly follow, get on their bikes. Engines roar, and they all just start tearing out of there. And that is where we'll have our first break.
Man, I was about to shoot out the fucking motorcycle
Come
tires.
back in a little bit to see what's going on, what we want to do. Bye.
Mate.
Welcome back. We left things off with a call coming that a place called North Pole's under attack. Jack Frost. I've reached that level of drinking. Jack Frost.
What did you say?
It's called
Good
night
episode
speak, and it has nothing to do with alcohol.
What did he say?
Freaked out,
Jack
got on his
Frost.
motorcycle, and the Xmas gang is now tearing out of the place. What would the coterie like to do?
I'm looking at their reactions. I have no idea.
I'd wave Elijah and
Do we follow?
All right,
Let's-
I'll
let's
jump
follow.
down. What's happening?
One of their places is under attack, and it's definitely our dude. It was definitely him. Like, he knew we were all going to be here. He knew Jack was going to be here. He knew we were going to be here. We were a great distraction.
Load in
say
the
we-
car.
I say
Yeah,
we follow. We don't necessarily have to engage.
Who's driving?
I will. Because I just realized I have a dot and drive, and I now
Hey!
know what that is.
I
Hey,
guess I'd call up to Butch and
Yeah, did-
Lamb Chop.
Did
and
they
be
come
like,
down? Buzz.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Butch.
Buzz. Sorry. I'd call up to Buzz and Lamb Chop. It's like, do you guys need a ride? Pointing to the car.
No, they when you went in the bar, there's 2 bikes in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
They're
bikes
bikes
in there. Okay.
Yeah. You call up and you just hear Buzz say, "We're good." You could hear Lamb Chops on the phone because last thing Jack said was to get the reinforcements. Okay, you all jump in the car. These motorcycles are quick. They've already left. Go ahead and give me a wits drive. See if we could keep up with them. Figure out where they're going. If anyone would like to keep watch and try to track them as well, it's not that hard because again, their motorcycles are crazy fucking loud. These are Harleys,
Is it what's
and it's pretty dark out here.
Heightened senses, all right.
Oh, I do.
So I'll say you can add a dot.
For high.
Or actually, I'll just lower the difficulty. Yeah, so add a thing for heightened senses, and then the difficulty won't be too bad.
Add a
But
thing for-
you can still fuck this up.
I definitely could. And I
I
probably will.
Let's see.
2 successes.
That's what you need.
Okay.
So this car is not. This is a car for an aesthetic because it's Evelyn's car. It's not.
taking
It's
my
not meant
cars.
for back roads, and it's not meant for speed necessarily. But you are able to just keep up.
My car's built for
Classic
fuel
sports
efficiency, so it probably wouldn't be any better.
What you got?
I have the exact replica of Han's car from Fast and Furious.
So you guys cut through the woods, through the trail. You reach the main road. You're able to keep track of their headlights through the woods. And as you're passing, you see it's maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's kind of a drive, but eventually you see off in the woods they've cut in again, and you barely see a dirt road off the side. You whip it in there. You have to go kind of slow as it's a very winding path, probably easier to navigate on motorcycles. It's big enough for a vehicle, though. You pass multiple signs that say no trespassing, government property, warnings that you're entering a hazardous waste area. And then suddenly there's a fence crossing a path, this huge chain link fence cutting through the woods, but the gate is currently open. You drive through, and you wind, and you're suddenly just out of the woods, out of nowhere, and in an old quarry. Huge stone cliffs creating sort of a U shape. With a very large opening cut in the center of the stone, big enough to drive like a couple trucks through. You see smoke pouring out of this hole in the cliffs. You see Jack and his bikers parked near the entrance. All the motorcycles are already there. They seem off their bikes. They're sort of together. They seem to be in some sort of heated discussion. What would you like to do?
I keep back just a little bit unless someone tells me to go in closer.
Yeah, you would see a couple look. I mean, it's obvious once you pull in here.
Yeah.
Your headlights, they know you're here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do you guys think we should?
A few moments later, you'd see behind you a couple motorcycles. You would assume it's Butch and Lamb Chop. How you have me, bro? Buzz and Lamb Chop coming through.
Gotcha. That's your fault. You named.
We don't see any other vehicles though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't see any other vehicles on the way in besides the motorcycles.
Nope.
So this person doesn't have any obvious transportation.
Or they came.
Or they drove
They're
through.
already
Because
gone.
again, the opening to into this cliff is
Yeah.
plenty big for vehicles to drive into.
Yeah.
Shit. Do you think he's already gone?
I don't know.
He's probably already gone, right?
Should we save face and just show that we're on their side and get out of the car and see what's going on?
I think that's probably the smart
All right.
bet is play it close to the chest, but we can still stay in the car.
Especially if this dude comes after us too. When people around.
Definitely. Let's pull up a bit. See what's up.
All right. Let's hop out.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are driving close and hopping out?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to drive closer and hop out, or just want to park here and hop out?
Drive close. Keep the car next to us.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the car close.
Okay,
Okay,
so you
pull up a
pull
little
up
bit.
by the bikes. You guys pop out, and you can see they're talking about what to do, a battle plan. He sort of sees, looks a little uneasy at your presence, but goes back to talking to them. He goes, look, I'm not going in there with the fire. There's a lot of valuable shit in there that I don't want burnt, though. You guys, he points to Cruz and Butcher, go in, do damage control if possible. Bring him out if he's still in there. Let me know what the situation is. If you guys want to help, you're free to join them. If not, you can wait out here with me.
Highly flammable myself.
Not a fan of fire.
But if you have another way,
One way in or out. If he's in there, they'll find him. If he hasn't already left yet.
there's no other exits?
That's what one way in and out means.
All right. Just covering all our bases. We need to surround the place at all.
So wait here and watches as Cruz and Butcher on foot headed. Smoke pouring out. You can see his claws are so loud, he's just sort of waiting, just staring into this dark tunnel that smoke is just billowing out of.
How big's the tunnel?
I guess it quite wide, maybe 15 feet tall. Like I said, big enough for like two trucks could drive side by side through it.
Okay, if you could drive into it.
Yeah.
Jack, just speaking tactically, and I understand if you don't want to tell me any information, but how would he know how to hit two of your places?
Two.
The house before? And this
That was
now?
Delilah's fault. She was sloppy. He tracked her there. Found us as well. This place, that's what I'm wondering too. How he found it.
We don't fucking know. Maybe you got it.
Is that true?
Maybe
You know about this place?
We didn't know about this place.
maybe you
Who's
got
new?
the information from the house before.
We don't write shit like this down for a reason.
Who's close by to us?
There's him. He has 4 others with him. All armed. Buzz and Lamb Chop would be here at this point as well. You see Buzz now that he's arrived. You can see soon what he had mounted is very long, belt-fed, military light machine gun. And Jack just waits patiently. The others are, you can tell, a little anxious, but if Jack's not talking, they're not talking. Everyone's just quiet, watching the one way in or out.
I make eye contact with Lamb Chop and Buzz, nod at them, kind of making sure that they're okay.
They don't nod back, but they see you and they go back to looking at the tunnel. After a few moments, a radio comes on one of the guys, and Jack grabs it. You can hear Butcher's voice on the other end saying, yeah, labs are destroyed. The armory looks like it's in trouble. Lots of bodies. A few moments later, you hear something shake, an explosion from inside this cliff, rattling it, sending some loose stones into the quarry. Goes, what the fuck was that? The munitions, armory. And he starts to pace again. just hunched, his arms and long claws just swinging at his side. So he just walks back and forth. The walkie-talkie comes on again. Workshop's fine. Looks like the elves locked themselves in. No damage so far. No sign.
Kind of like check around for like vehicle tracks that seem out of place, non-motorcycle vehicle tracks that seem out of place.
It's hard to tell because it's a quarry, so it's just like rock.
Okay.
So, but you can tell it's worn a little bit. You can tell it's probably semi-regular traffic that goes besides motorcycles.
Into the quarry, okay.
Jack, do you have any place else he might be able to get information on to hit?
No, this is it. This is the North Pole. This is where it all goes down. Put a lot into this place. Yeah, eventually the walkie-talkie comes on again. Still no sign. Lots of and then it cuts off. What was that? There's no response. Butcher, Cruz. Nothing. You four, see what's going on. Bring him out if you can.
Should we get a radio to communicate?
One of the other bikers just hands you his radio.
Okay, alright.
You want us to walk into a fiery place?
I didn't stutter, girl.
I'm already walking.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I'm already walking.
I kind of look at you guys, kind of point out. Let's go.
You got something better than this knife? We're not gonna go in there fucking burning up in flames with just a
Does
knife.
she
You
have
got
a
a knife? A gun?
Your friend's got guns. Why didn't you bring one? Go in now.
Alright.
I'll use a stiletto instead, I guess.
Alright. Towards the shallow of the mouth? Or of the opening?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody with us?
No, they're all hanging back, watching.
Alright. Just kind of wait till we're kind of in there a little bit.
Yeah, you head in. Luckily, none of you have to breathe. You walk in, sings your eyes a little bit, just this bellowing, very dark black smoke. You can actually, now that you're in closer, there's trails of like pure white smoke, like a chemical smoke almost too, mixing in, but it seems a bit overwhelmed. Yeah, what normally would suffocate you, you're luckily are fine. Even those with blush of life, you choose to stop breathing, stop that particular function, head through. Again, visibility, you can't see more than maybe 15 feet around you, but you disappear into the smoke in the shallow of the tunnel entrance.
What can we like hear with aspects or height?
What do you want to do first?
I'd look to the rest of the group and say, so we need to lure Jack in here for sure, right?
He's not coming in. There's no way he's coming in.
I mean, if we do the same thing, somebody sells it to him well enough, we call on the
Then they'll
radio,
send-
somebody's here, something screams out, cut the radio again, and he's gonna eventually run out of people to sit in here. He's gonna come in himself. And we just kind of sit back and wait.
I don't know if we have time to sit and wait.
What, do you
Yeah,
have a better
it's
idea?
late
You want to
in-
go in here and fight
How
the
late
abyss
is
by
it?
ourselves?
How many hours?
Probably like 1 in the morning.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not as bad.
yeah.
I mean, the alternative is we go in there and try to fight the abyss. Which
Or we
sounds
talk to the abyss.
Sounds like a risk.
Those of you with heightened senses may give me a wits awareness. Add your aspects to it.
And those who don't, what do you want us to do?
Just chill.
Oh, God.
Oh man. Three.
I'm gonna burn a willpower. Four successes.
You can hear, sounds like maybe arguing. You can't make out exactly what they're saying. You can hear enough. Again, not really making out what they're saying. It's so distorted between you can hear the roaring of a fire now, and it's very echoey in here. But you can recognize one of the voices is Butcher. Yeah, it seems to be like more of an argument going on. deeper in. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, do we try to lure him in here, or we go find out if the abyss is there to kill us?
I mean, Jack's paranoid. We say Butcher's still in here and abandon the walkie-talkie. Maybe he gets mad and comes looking. Try to use it against him.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I hear Butcher arguing with somebody. I can't tell who she's arguing with, and
You just hear another female voice. You don't recognize it. Sounds like that.
I just tell him the truth. She's arguing with someone, and it sounds like a girl. I don't know if that would give him enough information.
I think either way it's going to stoke his paranoia if we just tell him.
Alright, somebody handle it.
I'll take it. Because he thinks I'm whatever. Butcher's in here, arguing with somebody, still alive.
Sounds like a girl.
Sounds like a girl.
Check it out.
Yes, boss.
On it.
Do you want me to call out to Butcher?
You do it because you were doing
Why
that.
why doesn't one of
that.
us like sneak up there? I can try to slip up there.
I can try to.
All right,
so
Ken,
you-
we'll
yeah,
go
you're
for it.
unseen, so.
I don't know what that means, but I will silently creep up there.
Sure.
If silence upon death.
Sure. Use your obvious gate.
Oh, that means.
Down quietly. Which is the only really way anyone would see you. They're certainly not going to see you with vision or sense you with that. Moving forward, give me a willpower test, which is your what willpower you have left plus a third of your humanity rounded down.
This fire's gonna really test my willpower.
Just keep burning it.
Just keep using them, you know.
Keep sucking.
Mosquito, dude.
But
How'd you do?
Do one of these real quick.
you can't.
Let's not
Wait,
be
was
a
that-
failure right here.
Is that a test of willpower? Is that what it is?
Shows your
You
willpower.
can't burn a willpower
Oh,
on
That's true.
willpower.
You can't.
okay, then one success, bestial failure.
Watching that all night by night.
Stop.
As you move in closer, going through this thick smoke, the smoke, you start to see the source of it. These flickering orange flames. As it's a long tunnel, and it opens up to this huge room that looks like a biker bar. You can see like actual long bars with alcohol. You can see tons of tables, pool tables and stuff set up in here. Most of it on fire.
Oh.
Luckily, this place is all stone, so it has to have certain things to catch. The place itself can't really catch. It's still too close for comfort. As the beast, your survival instincts, fire, being the one thing that it wants to avoid more than anything else, starts to take control. And you go into a fear frenzy.
Cool.
You can burn a willpower to remain in control for a little bit.
Now let's see where this goes.
You can ride the frenzy on that.
Just ride it
Do a little
out.
Can I ask
crazy train.
So, you guys see a few moments later, you just see
I don't have the mic, do I? Or the walkie?
No, I
You
have
gave it to
it.
her.
Okay, I gave it to her. Okay.
a few moments later, Herb just bails. You see him just.
He
You don't
breaks-
hear him at all.
He breaks
Still
his-
silent, but yeah, he just takes off. You see just madness in his eyes, just pure panic as he just starts to barrel past you guys.
Can I try to-
tunnel. Yeah,
Just clothesline
give
him.
me
There,
athletic strength, both of you.
Imagine
You roll
being
great
a-
against your own party.
That's
You
true.
roll
I did roll great.
But hang on, because that was against someone with no dice.
Does this go with potence and stuff?
Yeah, you still have potence activated.
That's a failure? I mean, that's no success.
Watch him be she'll failure though.
Ooh.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you beat his. That's all. it
5.
took.
1, 2,
So yeah,
4,
you
5.
just catch him by the torso, grab his shirt, and just lift him up. Luckily, Herb's easy enough to where.
Calm
Elijah
down,
has
buddy.
him.
Calm down.
He's just there's no semblance of Herb there. He's
I
an
doubt,
an animal.
That's
You're
fine.
dead. Yeah, Herb's just in a frenzy right now.
You just holding him while you.
Question.
I'll
So mesmerize, if it goes against the victim's nature, which maybe in this case it might, it's a contest. Is
It'd be a
that some-
contest against any kindred. So it's automatic against mortals. Against any kindred,
Okay.
it's a contest. You
So-
could attempt to mesmerize.
You're a
Okay.
kindred?
Sure. So what's the
Okay.
I prefer
contest
the
say?
term
It's,
vampire.
Wonder that.
Vampy boy.
People.
Charisma and dominate versus wits and resolve.
so roll your wits and resolve. Roll your charisma dominate.
Wits and resolve?
Yes.
Okay. That's a shame roll, right?
It's not wits or resolve, it's both.
That's what I was, that's
That's
kinda weird.
interesting.
That's weird.
Interesting roll.
How'd you do?
2 successes. Not good.
Just beat 2, Mandy.
You got it?
Charisma. Oh, it's that thing. Okay.
She didn't know what she's doing.
She's never played this game
She
before.
pulled a d20 out, I don't know why.
Shit, I rolled more dice on here. Just a second.
She can roll good. Yeah, right.
3 successes.
Nice.
Oh. So what are you mesmerizing them to do? What's
It's a
your,
complex command.
what's your command?
Chill.
All right, Herb's gone.
420.
Find your zen. Like I'm
So
saying it as
chill.
calmly as I can. Like I know
So
the
it's
situation
chill.
is
It
super
is.
scary, but like I'm trying to like look deep into his eyes and tap into like his truest nature.
I'll say, and that's a rouse check for mesmerize, isn't it? I believe so.
No roll is required.
Class 1 rouse check.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
go ahead and give me that rouse check.
Woo!
I'll say that's enough to give you another willpower check.
I said
That's a good call.
remaining willpower.
Plus
Jesus,
That's
man,
story
pull
pull
time.
yourself
Your humanity.
together.
Chill.
Find your zen, man.
I don't need to roll
Trying
blood
to
dice
use
for this,
his,
do I?
like,
Look at the stars. man.
Terminology.
Think of
Thank you so much.
Sonny and Cher.
3.
So, as you were just holding him up, Jordan steps in and just looks at him, barely catches his eyes for just a moment, starts going around wild, and says, chill, the magic word for Herb. And through just your sheer force of will, you punch through, getting through the beast into Herb's actual mind. And
Lose it, brain.
you, as he's thrashing in your arm, he eventually calms down a little bit. And
I looked at
settle
Jordan.
down.
Pretty good combo, right? Herb, what's going on? Oh God, I'll take stress.
It was fucking. I kind of lost it.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
It's all fire down there, man. I just saw fire. A bar was on fire. I don't really remember a lot
Yeah,
of
so
it.
it went in. There's a big room. You saw a tunnel go to the right, a tunnel straight through, and a tunnel to the left. The tunnel from the left is where all the smoke was coming from. Plenty of things in this main room were on fire too, but it seemed that most of the bellowing smoke came from the left.
Yeah.
Collected in this room, and the only opening, only where there's sort of a draft, is that tunnel. So it's all sort of getting sucked out.
All right, what do we do?
You can just confront the other two.
I mean, should we go figure out who Butch is arguing with? Or should we
You
try
heard
to-
the voices were coming from the right. You got in there enough before the beast
Let's
took
do that.
over. But you know
You
where
want
they
to
are.
confront them instead of trying to lure Jack in here?
I don't think Jack would ever come in here.
I mean, if he runs out of
He's-
people to send,
He's
Then
more beast than we are. He probably can't even come in here.
all right.
good
That's a good point.
And let's try again. Get in there.
Man.
Just you or all of you going in?
I'm going.
I'll go. Herb,
Yeah.
you could try call, like the Abyss wants you, right? If they're here and you shout out, you think they'll show themselves?
I don't know. I mean, I had some suspicions, but none of it bore out, and I have no clue.
I mean, that could be worth a shot at least. We could talk to him, them, her, whoever.
Do you want me to try to sneak up there again?
It's
it
your
didn't
call.
Work out too well.
No.
So all of you or one
Let's
of
just
you?
go.
I'll go.
I'll
go.
go, because I was
Easy.
told to go.
Alright.
And
Okay.
he still
I'll
thinks.
go.
Frenzy checks for everyone. It's your willpower, what willpower you have left, plus a third of your humanity rounded
1, 2,
down.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What's the third of 3?
What's your humanity?
8.
So 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
So
Rounded down.
Yeah. You need 9 to get 3.
Yeah.
So 6 humanity is 3, right?
No, 2.
Just 2.
It's a third.
Third. Okay. Right.
So I think all of you are adding 2 dice to this.
It's a bummer. I thought I'd be higher than them.
Yeah, one more humanity.
We have a lot
If
of
they lose one more
I
humanity,
meant,
they're not.
yeah.
I haven't used any
I'm
willpower
at 7.
this session. So.
I didn't
It's
either.
2 for each
Okay.
of you.
Ooh. That's not bad.
You can't do will
Not
on a
terrible.
frenzy check.
That's not how I normally check.
No.
You can't
Okay.
burn
Then I got
will
2.
on a willpower check.
Yeah, it's a will test.
2.
2, 2.
3.
3.
All of you are fine. You two just barely. Again, you can't really see the open flames. You
Holding
know,
on to 'em.
you know
Hold
there's
on
the
there.
flames there.
No,
They're
I'm good.
close enough to where you want to get the fuck out.
You two were barely.
But you're not facing an inferno. And you're able
Really?
to push through, sticking to the right. Luckily, you're going to where the fire's not.
Not
You
billowing
just
from.
push through. There's still, so it's, you know, you walk to a smoky room, it's still like that cloud of smoke everywhere, but it's not like just a torrent like it was in that main tunnel. And it's pretty easy to hear at this point, the discussion going on. So you guys move forward. You see Butcher, you see Cruz. You see another woman. She looks young, maybe low 20s. Long, dark hair in a braid. Sort of a small mouth and long nose. She seems well put together for a biker. So she does have the biker vest, including the patches. And her name tag says Smoke. So she's dark skin, probably some sort of Middle Eastern Indian descent. Yeah, and she's the one arguing with the Butcher. Cruz is just sort of sitting back, just sort of looking to the side, sort of unsure. You hear Butcher, you can hear this before you even see them. You hear Butcher say, good thing going with the Xmas gang. Jack's easy to figure out, work around. There's too many unknowns if we're out there on our own. Did you forget that most kindred want us dead? Jack accepted us. And you see this other person, Smoke, respond, you mean Jack used us? And Butcher responds, either way, we still need to kill the Abyss before he kills us. And you guys hear a voice coming from the smoke, a little bit to the side and behind you. Not true. Let's consider this your last chance. A parting gift from me. Disappear, and I'll deal with Jack Frost. You see both of them sort of look around. Now, seeing you guys, they're close enough, sort of silhouettes in the smoke. The Butcher goes, look, you don't understand. He's as dangerous as he looks. Probably more. The voice, again, comes from the smoke. I might have to actually try then. Send him in.
Where are the drugs going?
Herb,
We used
you had your warning, but you didn't learn. Should we get this appetizer out of the way before I handle Jack, or save you for dessert? And you could see, just barely in the smoke, the silhouette of this huge hood, this cape moving in the smoke, and this just all black silhouette of what you assume to be the Abyss. You could see in one hand a sword, the other hand a shotgun. Shotgun leveled at your group.
I kind of look over. Listen, I was trying to contact you. Listen, we want Jack Frost gone too. The only reason I was doing this is because I thought it was gonna help you out, man. I promise. We'll call him up. Actually, I can't grab the thing. I was like, we'll call him right now in here. I was only doing this because I thought it would help you. I figured you'd be ready for it.
Give me a deception subterfuge.
Can I help? by
You didn't say
adding
anything.
You didn't
something
say
else?
Yeah, say
in?
something.
You gotta jump in.
Alright, I'll jump in next time. Like a Ball.
Subterfuge
You're
plus what
Alright,
skill?
that's fair.
Manipulation.
You're up,
Manipulation.
too. Don't go back in your snake skin like that.
Let's just try it. It's so comfy.
You're the abyss.
How'd you know?
Yeah, I gotta use a willpower here for sure. Just to be real safe.
Save it for knife throws.
Nope. Nope. 4 successes.
You need a.
Jack Staff for the bigger fish. You help me with him, maybe we'll talk. If you survive, get him in here.
Yeah.
You see Butcher's eyes just sort of shifting back and forth.
Kind of look to you guys. You should do it. He'll believe you.
But-
Kind of.
Butcher just sort of looks
Yeah.
defeated. He'll believe me too. I'll do it. Me and Cruz will go out. We'll tell him we'll come in after you.
No.
No. She should do it.
They're supposed to be bloodbound too.
Yeah, this is obviously a lie.
Yeah, we don't know. Sorry, Mr. Butch, Mrs. Butch, and
Butcher.
Butcher.
yeah,
It's
okay.
Butcher.
A little
Uh,
offensive to call me Butch. They're not entirely inaccurate.
All right, that's fair. Didn't mean it that way. Just
Not
slip
the
of
time to get into
We
this.
trust her more to not. I trust her more, and I think it'd be in everybody's best interest. And I think Mr. Abyss trusts that we trust her more than somebody who's literally
She's
part
gonna
of
do
this
it.
gang. Right,
And I'll
Mr. Abyss?
have the gun.
I
Just
kinda
take care of
point
it.
over there.
Do what you gotta do. Make it quick.
All right, so Evelyn,
Butcher,
you got this.
Yeah.
what do you think she could say that might get him in here?
I don't know. You're the one who told me not to do
Tell
it.
him the
so-
Abyss is in here. He's tearing us to pieces.
There you go.
Go.
Sell it.
Yeah, Evelyn runs all the way back in her shoes. That
Want
are
back?
to.
You have the walkie-talkie.
Start
Is it
screaming.
more convinced? Yeah. Everybody scream. And I go on the walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Snarl.
Everybody, yeah. Yeah.
I was just wondering if you could come in here real quick. Do it.
What are you saying?
He wants to fight you. He's tearing us apart. Get in here and end it. You're the only one strong enough. And then I cut out. Turn off, yeah. To try to just really sell it to his ego.
Sure.
Oh, he hears a clapping.
Stop clapping!
Obi-Wan Kenobi, your only hope.
There's fire in here. This is dangerous for him, but that might work.
Is there anywhere to hide in here?
There's smoke everywhere. You just stand 20 feet away. No one can see you. It's just a stone tunnel, essentially. There's a door. You can see they're close to a door. That door seems like a steel door that seems, you would assume, secure.
Alright.
Yeah, the one with smoke says, "Who are you guys?" You're the coder. You got the help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not actually
Help.
good. I need all the help you could get.
He
Jack
thinks
said.
I'm bloodbound, but we're not.
Yeah.
So-
Clever.
Yes.
That's
Thanks.
Yeah.
Everyone, give me wits awareness.
Do I have to?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
marijuana?
That doesn't give me a lot to. That gives me just a bigger chance to get hungrier.
And with Auspex, does
Don't
that
have
help
to.
anything?
Oh, Auspex, I get
Does
one.
You get
Auspex.
it. You add your Auspex rating.
Yes.
Dose.
3.
That would just make me hungrier and hungrier.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a will.
How many?
Justin.
I'm only
'cause I
2,
haven't
but
yet.
that's my pool.
It didn't matter.
No.
Still 2.
2?
Not all
2 and 3?
there.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Weird. Everybody gets out safe.
You hear as Butcher brought her walkie up. They betrayed you, kill them all. And she takes off running out of the tunnel.
I will point my machine gun.
Sure, you too. Go ahead and give me a resolve firearms.
Hey.
I'm not gonna do that, actually.
Oh, come on.
That's a single die. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
You doing it or not? What are you doing?
I'll do it. 1 success.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah,
I guess
that's a fail on that one.
Yeah, she takes off ducking, and yeah, you spray a burst into the smoke.
I should
Doesn't
do
seem to
that.
have catch, and she's in the smoke. Is anyone pursuing? Or are you
Catch that burst.
sticking
Yeah, yours
with
So
where
she's
you
Oh,
are?
I thought
going
that was
deeper
Zach's.
in.
No, she's running out.
Did she pass us? Because we were
Yeah,
coming
we were in
in.
the entryway.
Yeah, you went, you were talking, you all were sort of in the main area. I mean,
Okay.
you weren't like
Wow.
on the other side. You all sort of spread out, you all had this conversation, and she was purposely, that's what your wits awareness was, that she was sort of positioning herself on the outskirts a little bit, getting the
Yeah.
walkie-talkie ready to make this move.
So she zooms past.
She's already passed.
She's already passed, and I'm just gonna dart after her.
What's everyone else doing?
I am gonna wait in here.
Back up would be great.
So Smoke and what's his face are still in there then, right?
No, Cruz, you see, like, he
Cruz?
takes off a second after. He's a little bit behind her, but as soon as that happens, he's running after her.
Oh, they both go.
Alright,
Mhm.
I'll follow. Then I'll chase after as well.
Can I try to react to him passing us?
That's what the wits of
Oh, okay.
is for. So, you're chasing. Anyone else chasing?
Smoke still in there?
Yeah,
She's
we're
not
smoke
chasing.
soon. Yeah, I'll
yeah.
wait.
Does she seem confused?
She doesn't seem surprised. That,
Yeah, then we not loudly announced they
So,
were.
wait, I mean, this is a split second. Are you chasing or you're not chasing?
No, I'm not.
I will, because I'm not going to be
Okay.
able to catch him.
So, you two, give me Dex Athletics.
Cool.
The chasers.
Oh, good.
Oh, the chasers.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
I was like,
God.
what am I doing now?
I know, at a moment I was like, oh, God, what's
Huh?
next?
Use a will.
I'll blood search.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Did
I'll
you do it
blood search.
before you rolled?
Oh, I didn't.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
But do I wanna? Yeah, I
Ooh,
do. Ooh, okay.
messy
Hungry?
crit.
Oh, that's fun for now.
How many successes, though?
1, 2,
No, so it'll be 4,
4,
5, 6.
5, 6.
2 successes on mine.
6 messy crit.
Okay. You see Elijah. Are you still carrying the gun or are you leaving?
If I saw how bad I did, I would fucking.
Yeah, you drop the gun, you just go
Yeah.
at a sprint. You break through Cruz's large frame, you easily catch up to him.
Pull him down.
Give me another one. This will be a brawl.
Just
strength
throw
brawl.
him to try to
Okay.
knock out.
Okay, perfect. I will blood surge. Success.
Okay, add a die.
1, 2, 3.
And add your potence too.
4,
4.
5. Yeah.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. I did add my potency, so 7.
You catch him and you just slam him into the stone.
Not so fast.
You have him, but I mean, Cruz is now getting away, so you decided
I'll-
to tackle him.
Okay.
Butcher.
Butcher, yeah.
If I'll pull him down,
You're not going to catch her if you're tackling him to
really?
the ground. Well, I mean, if you don't want to tackle him, but yeah, if you're chasing two people, you decide to tackle one.
oh, I thought she was already far. I had her in my sights too.
I mean, you caught up to Cruz. Do you want to keep running or do you want to tackle Cruz?
I would go for her.
So you're not tackling Cruz.
No.
Okay.
I would have gone for her.
Sure. You did not catch up to her though. You can see her though. You're on her tail. She's not. She's also quick. You're about it like you've already hit the entrance tunnel. You're about halfway through, so she's
Okay.
out. And then you don't see her. So if you continue chasing, you think you'll probably catch her. It'll be like at the edge of the tunnel
Yeah.
where the
Fuck
rest
that.
are.
I'm just gonna go back to cruise.
Okay. I'll say if you
I
wanna-
didn't know she was that fast.
If you want to remain tackling Cruz, I'll say you keep that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's up to you. I mean, you could catch her, and it'll be, you think you could catch her. Like so
No, I didn't know she was that far.
It'll be
I
at
thought
the
they
edge of
were
the
like
tunnel.
together.
There's
so.
still a lot of smoke cover, so it might be a thing. Or if you catch her, you could probably drag her in and have full cover. It's up to you if you want to risk it, though.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Okay, you're passing Cruz. Give me another. This will be athletics dex.
Okay, blood surge. Good. So athletics.
But this means you're letting Cruz go.
Right.
Okay.
Dex. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
Yeah, you catch her. Yeah, you catch her and you just grab her. A lot smaller than you. You just pull her off her feet and slam her into the ground. She's on her back.
Cover her mouth.
Yeah, you're on her. It's maybe 20 feet of smoke to the outside. You can fresh air's right there, but you have just enough cover where they probably didn't see that.
I'm gonna just, with using the smoke all around me, I'm just gonna cover her and pull her up and just wait for Cruz. I'm waiting for anybody
Give
to
me
come
a
through.
strength brawl.
Sure. Do I have to blood surge again? Or is that a constant? Is that a constant?
It's every roll.
Every roll.
If you want to do it.
Good. So that was,
there's
I'm
some
sorry,
tips and
strength
rolls.
brawl?
Strength brawl.
Okay, so strength.
No.
Brawl plus potence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
So you have her on the ground. Cruz just comes and he goes for a tackle on you. And you're low on the ground. And you stand up and you just fucking clothesline Cruz. Put your hand on him. You have both of these on the ground right
Grab
now.
him back.
I'm just gonna have their faces in the fucking.
Yeah, you
Dirt.
squeeze your grip, your
Yeah.
supernatural strength, pushing the bones in their face a little bit as you have them against the stone.
Yeah, start dragging them back.
Leave him as a sign, man.
Okay. Give me one more. Strength brawl. So you're going to be contesting both of them. So you will have to split your dice, and you could choose how you split it. So whatever your dice pool is, you could say, okay, I want to use this many dice for Butcher, this many dice for Cruz. If you're trying to do something to both of them, because they're both resistant.
Okay. What would the test be to just like snap their necks?
Yeah, it's brawling. It's fighting.
It is brawling fight. Okay. So that's split.
It's split however you want to split it. You get to choose. I'm going to use this many dice for Butcher, this many dice for Cruz.
All right. I'm going to use my blood surge. So strength plus my potency plus my brawl. I'll blood surge.
Sure.
I am hungrier.
Hunger 3.
So just replace that one.
With that, but I had the my blood type correct from a week, so it's another
You
die.
used your herd, yeah.
Okay, so I will use.
You choose how to split the hunger too, all of it.
Okay, so this on Cruz, this is on.
Butcher.
All right,
On
let's
Butcher.
start with Butcher.
Okay. Oh God. 3 successes.
Okay, give me the ones for Cruz.
I'm gonna willpower.
On that last one?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Bad call.
I will willpower on this one for sure.
Oh god.
2 successes on Cruz.
Let's see my Cruz roll.
Can I see?
It's 1. So both of them struggle, and you just slam both of their heads in.
Drag them back.
Not close to snapping their necks, but hurting them both.
Not
And
unconscious
seeming
though?
to you're. Yeah. You have the feeling. I mean, now that you've been rough with them, they're tougher than Mortals.
Right.
But you have them firmly controlled. They both struggle at the same time. You just pow, just slam both their heads into stone. They seem a little more docile now. They're just looking. They're not struggling anymore. As there's just both of them in control. Smoke just billowing past you.
Follow me back in. You die here.
You hear the walkie-talkie going off on Butcher. What's the situation? Give me an intimidation, charisma.
Okay.
Or you can use strength too if you like, actually. Strength or
They're both the
charisma?
same. So no, charisma's better.
Yeah.
What?
I'm a diffuser, if you can believe it. So 4 for that.
But I'm not there, so I can't do it.
Ooh. A lot of hunger. So,
Just eat them.
can I activate all?
You have their attention already. You don't
Okay,
think this
so-
would do much for a
Okay.
kindred.
Can blood surge again?
Just for fun. Yeah, what could go wrong?
Contemptuous.
3 successes.
All right. You pull them up by their necks and faces, set them up, and you're not taking your hands off of them, but they seem to understand as you are walking them backwards back into the tunnel. After a few moments, you guys see Elijah descend from the smoke with both of these in his hands.
So in that time, could we have talked to Smoke at all?
Sure.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Does she seem scared of us, angry with us, ready to fight us?
She
What am
seems
I
pretty
like? What does she seem
indifferent.
like?
No, I mean she was trying to convince Butcher to turn on
Yeah.
Jack. So
Okay.
she seems vaguely aware of who you guys are. She's probably privy to this ambush situation, but she doesn't seem. She seems oddly calm, actually.
How do we get out of here?
There's one way in and one way out. I believe you already. If you're in here, you know where that
Seems
is.
pretty fucking stupid in a lab, in a mountain of rock, to only have one way in and one way out.
We can criticize
Stupid,
the architecture.
But if you're a
or-
paranoid, drug-dealing vampire, it makes you feel a little safe.
Why are you so calm then?
It's no use panicking. So you're here to fight Jack Frost.
We're here to deal with a lot of situations at the same time
Then
because
you're in the
we're
right
idiots.
spot. This is going to be our one shot, if there ever was one. I believe if you're all kindred, you aid the Abyss, you may be able to do something about him.
But that wasn't actually the abyss here right now, was it?
I mean, the Abyss is still there.
He's
still
literally
there?
right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
he's
thought it was
literally
literally in
all
the
over,
rooms.
man.
Like I thought it was
Yeah.
all a joke.
No. He's right there. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm not
we're a
there.
good
Me.
bait.
I would say like
What's behind the metal door?
The workshop. None of your business.
Won't
This
be of
says,
any help.
Look, if we could get Jack in here, I think we'll be just fine. We go out there. I can still take him, but I like my odds better in here.
I like your odds better in here too then.
I mean, I hold up the walkie towards him. You could challenge his ego.
Not a bad idea. Pulls it from you. He was right. They betrayed you. But they're gonna stay here and keep me company. Why don't you join us? There's no response. What'd you all like to do?
Do I commit at this point?
You're
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take their walkie-talkies from them now. Please, somebody.
Walk up and take
Oh,
one.
yeah, I'll take one.
Butcher's the only one who had one.
Okay.
Take Butcher's.
Can I take your knives off of her?
Take everything off.
Yeah. You take her knives and she glares at you. She's just more mad about that than you handling her.
I mean, should we like? I pull out my sword and I.
Whoa. Tilly. I mean, they're bloodbound. It's not really their fault.
I don't know.
If we kill Jack Frost, they'll be fine.
Good, because like
Smoke?
Yeah.
we really
Well,
want
do you have any way to
friends with
contain
her.
them while we fight Jack Frost?
They're gonna be an issue.
Too strong. Can you knock them out without hurting them?
I might be able to.
You can knock them out, but it's going to hurt them. Yeah, do what you have to do.
Pop!
Yeah. Say at this point, you would just smash their heads together. And, you go with a sword. Abyss is right there, too. And you both run one of them through the sword as you crack their heads.
Come on. We don't need to get like that.
Pull it out. and you see them just drop. They're not bleeding from the wounds, though. They're in what you recognize as torpor.
Oh. Interesting. You don't have a stake?
Just
I mean, you know you take enough
they're in
damage, you're going to go to torpor
yeah,
no matter
just leave them for now.
Let's pull them to the side, I guess.
what. Sure.
It's just as much their fault for being like they are as it is our fault.
Can I take this time to do another Sense the Unseen and maybe just an investigation of the abyss? Just like a perception check on them? Well, we clearly got close to each other there.
Actually, yeah, give me wits awareness. You two with heightened senses also give me wits awareness.
Oh, choose to opt out on this.
No, yeah, you don't.
I get hungrier.
Okay. You're under 3. Okay.
Thanks.
2.
3.
3's not bad. I don't know why you say it.
Cause should have been some more.
3 is good.
That is 3.
I mean, it's not like a 6 or 7 like I've been rolling mine, but 3 is good.
I just haven't been rolling enough dice.
We're doing
How
well
many did you
this
get?
session.
Don't jinx it.
Those same black veins you've seen on Elijah, you've seen on Jack, you see on the Abyss.
Oh.
So I know he's definitely kindred.
Kindred has eaten another kindred at least.
So what do we
I
see?
didn't eat it.
Nothing.
You guys don't see that.
Jack.
You
shit.
hear footsteps.
Do I also?
Group of people coming through the tunnel. You hear labored breathing, humans, heavy boots, bikers. You could just smell through the smoke the oil of the guns. He sent a group in after you.
Is there so I know they're gonna be hampered by the smoke. Is there anything to hide behind, any cover? I know it's mostly on fire, but
Yeah, there's nothing. Your best cover is visual cover. Going back in the smoke. With your heightened senses, you'll probably be much more aware of where they are rather than them knowing where you are.
Are you telling us this?
Am I still
or-
silent, or can I go silent again? I don't know.
You would have broken it with after the
I would
frenzy.
tell you.
Okay.
I don't know.
it's in a horde.
It's like it says.
It's not a
limits.
rouse check,
One
though, so you can just
scene.
do it again.
Okay.
I would.
Yeah, I would just.
Yeah,
Wanna,
things can break that. You would have broken it, but it's not a rouse check, so you can just do it again.
Okay, so I just kind of go into a crouch and just kind of in the smoke,
Sure.
kind of just trying to be as quiet.
I'm
as
assuming you share
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we're trying
Okay.
to
She shares that. Herb goes back into the smoke.
I'll kind of creep back too.
Sure. Smoke will stay right there.
I'll go to this side of like the entrance they're coming through. Just be
Try to
just
catch
stealth
'em.
through there.
Leave the bodies by me.
No. Go where I want.
So are all of you just sort of going back
fade
into the
into
smoke?
the smoke, yeah.
Sure. You do that. You can all see them move through, sort of between your guys' sort of perimeter you've set, moving through the smoke. You see 5 bikers, bandanas covering their mouth and nose, lower half of their face. They have their biking goggles on. Still coughing a little bit, armed, pistols, one with a shotgun. As they move in and they stop, seeing Smoke who's just standing in the open in front of the door with the bodies next to her. And that is where we'll take our second break. We'll pick things up
Now.
for
Let's do it
our
now.
last bit in a little while. See what happens with this stuff. Bye.
Bye.
Joy
Go. Thank you.
We're back.
Kind of.
You guys are hiding in the smoke. Bikers with guns have entered your crosshairs.
Kinda like that.
What would you like to do?
I would like to stay hidden until one gets close enough for me to strike with the blade.
I'm waiting for you.
I hate that sentence.
Hey, those are my sentences too.
Everything.
It's a blade.
Low-key, I hate this.
Okay.
I should call Loki.
I knew I when I said
You
that.
give me a dex melee. You do the same thing
Yeah.
with the knives? Dex
Yeah.
melee.
I'm waiting for the last one to go because I'm at the entrance. The last one to go and pull him.
And it's
Kinda
my specialty.
Strength brawl.
Also, my aspects, does that help at all? Like with my vision or anything? Okay. Alright.
Evelyn?
I'm gonna try to stay hidden, kind of low to the ground. Like,
Oh, everyone hold for a second.
Sure.
okay,
Where is it? Can I hear it?
I can hear something.
I think it's going to the computer.
I hear it on my
It's going to the computer, but not in the microphone. Or in the speaker.
Does that mean I get to re-roll?
No.
Only if it's better.
Yeah, it's going straight.
What did you get? 3?
2.
Save it for fighting Jack.
But isn't that one?
I'm
Oh,
gonna let
can't see.
what's his face fight Jack.
Well, it was kind of a shitty.
This is fun.
This is terrible.
Not the thing I thought we were
A
gonna go.
sober person here to support.
I was giving you
Boykos has
Joiko!
wine and it's Boykos.
of wine.
Yeah, I've been
I
doing
told
work.
him to
That
drink
boy,
it
he heard the word.
slowly.
He heard the name
He
Jason
didn't
Carl.
fucking
That dude just
listen.
started chugging.
Yeah, he's
Because I've been
email
watching
pulled up back
LA.
there.
I've been watching LA by Night solidly for like 48 hours, so I can learn the rules and know things like willpower.
You've been playing the game for like.
That's the best way to learn.
Oh, Joiko!
I learned by watching.
Alright, and we're back.
Fuck.
Okay, what are the results of your rolls?
That's not bueno.
Oh
All
no.
right,
That's
strong
probably
smart.
bueno, actually.
I'm gonna willpower.
Successes.
I have 3 successes with a bestial failure if I failed.
No, I'm not gonna willpower.
Bend out.
All right.
Oh, that's a
Jordan.
good roll.
I know, but
2 successes.
Yeah.
not great. So does that count as a crit though?
Yeah,
So 4,
but it's
5, 6 messy crit.
A messy crit.
Yes.
Can he go first so it distracts them?
What are you doing?
me crouching and just chilling.
Oh, okay. Someone take that away from her.
She-
Give me a
I'm
little,
just
give me a little
hiding
bit.
out.
You have.
Oh, you want a little bit?
Yeah, give me Moscato.
All right, they come in.
I was gonna wait till you put the
Um,
whole thing.
Goddamn Herb steps out of the smoke.
Way of the blade.
Sword drawn, comes in, cuts a dude who brings a pistol up. Shot goes off, not in time.
I do times 2 damage, or plus 2 damage with the sword.
I got it.
I hate you, but that's very good. I'm proud of you.
Actually, that is enough. Yeah, you come in and yeah, you just slice. He catches the neck. Doesn't quite decapitate the dude, but gets deep enough where the guy just drops, blood pouring out uncontrollably, and dude bleeds out in seconds. Evelyn,
Can I follow that up with like moving silently back into the smoke for cover? Like just kind of.
They're in a group, so it's quite odd. You come out, they'll see exactly where you went. But yeah, you can head into the smoke.
I get a what?
Evelyn, meaning Jordan,
Damn.
2 girl characters so hard.
I know, man. Hey, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Feminist agenda.
So you two have the most similar names, but I constantly. Anyway,
That's true.
you come out.
Yeah.
Again, not quick enough. The guy in the draw as you come and just stab into his side. He's still alive, but yeah, you get some deep cuts into him. See the abyss step up next to you and just drive his sword through one too and lift the dude up and sort of toss him to the side. And the biker's corpse just lands on the ground. And then you step up behind the last one. What are you trying to do?
I was trying to grapple him to keep quiet.
Yeah, you grapple him and you pull him into smoke to keep him quiet, watching the rest. And you feel the body go limp. And you've grappled so hard, you've just crushed the bottom half of his skull and neck. And you just squeeze and killed this dude. And just a burst of strength. The beast
I'll drop
coming
the
off the
body.
waist a little bit. Yeah, the body slumps down.
I'll go for the next.
Give me another. Anyone who's attacking again. Your guy's still alive if you'd like to go. So, dex melee, strength brawl. You still hiding?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hide it out, because that way I can see innocent. Once this nuts comes in.
3 successes. But it doesn't. Okay, it's a messy crit, doesn't count. So.
It's a messy crit?
No, there's no crit.
Oh, yeah.
So just 3
It's
successes.
only 2. You're probably gonna.
Fail.
Again, we are about to fight Jack, so it might be worth saving it.
I would say.
So 2. You can choose who you go for. There's only 2 left. 1 Jordan had stabbed. 1 has not been hit by anyone.
I'll be going for that one that hasn't been hit.
Okay.
I have 2 successes. And
Where are
I'll
you
go
going
for the
for?
weakened one.
Okay. How many successes did you get?
I had 1, but also my blood die with a little thing guy.
That's fine.
It wasn't
That's
a
fine,
success.
that's a
You need
success,
2
yeah.
of them.
Okay.
Just 2 successes.
2 successes. You got 2 successes. 3.
And I have 3 knives on me, if that
Oh.
also helps.
Are you throwing?
My
or you just
my
melee?
No, I'm just
my
meleeing
potency.
right now.
My 3 successes.
Take 4 superficial. You stab the dude. The guy turns
Is
around.
that already halved?
No, half that. So you only take
2.
2 superficial. He spins around and gets a shotgun blast off. Doesn't hit you direct, but hits your side, spins you around. Use momentum to stab into him again, finishing him off, but taking a bit of a hit. As you see Herb on the other side, the sword come through as both of you just stabbed him from each side. The one dude left, level at the abyss, but the abyss closed the gap. The dude was trying to shoot in close quarters like this, you two coming from both sides. Yeah, you just go and you just punch, crushing into this guy's ribs as the abyss, just a wide swing of the sword. Lobs the head off.
Not my stain.
All 5 bikers in an instant are just torn by this group of vampires, moving in on them.
That was easy enough.
Yeah. See the abyss. Whip his sword.
Believe me to talk to Jim.
That should get his attention.
Out of game, out of character. Abyss didn't show up until after, like the killings of drug dealers didn't start happening until after we turned, right?
Who was
Thank
the
you.
other person that turned? That we
Cameron?
were surprised about?
Zoe is the only other person.
Cameron
I
was
know.
turned but
Cameron,
killed that night.
But killed that night, okay.
So, what would you like to do? You're a little hurt. You can heal, but it costs a rouse.
Yeah, it's a
But
rush, I
if
think.
you drink now, you can take blood from someone.
I will drink.
I would
now.
drink now.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd totally
Yeah.
drink.
I'll drink now.
I would drink now.
You too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to heal, whatever.
Give me a wits dex, all of you.
Like including me.
No.
Oh, nice. No, this is not gonna like this, friends.
I have a crit, so that's 4, and then
Messy
okay,
crit.
a messy crit.
It's 1 success.
That's all you need. It's not that hard. They all drop, and you know the blood loses its that vitae you need very quickly, and all of you just lunge in at your last kill and just start tearing apart. You just drain and tearing into like an animal. Not going to 0 because he's already dead, so you don't get that last spark. But
But it heals me.
you each may reduce 2 hunger.
What I wanted.
So you can heal if you want. It's going to be
Yeah.
a rouse check.
Yeah.
So do how much? Do 2 rouse checks.
Both failures.
You fail both, but you're drinking. So as you're drinking, you're getting hungrier but satiating it. So you heal both superficial wounds in 2 different turns. It evens out with your drinking. So your hunger level stays whatever it just was.
Yeah.
But you 2 can reduce by 2. Or yeah. as you get the last little bits of it before that life comes from. As you're doing that, boom! Shotgun goes off. The abyss just shoots in the ceiling. Keep control of yourselves, you fucking animals.
Needed that one. I'll toss him a walkie-talkie. Think it's your turn now?
He
Get
just
him
steps
in.
over and it hits the ground. We're not the same. Don't do that shit again.
If we wanted to kill Jack, we needed to do that.
Not like that.
You're the one who just decapitated a head. I don't think you don't have the moral high ground right now.
We're doing this now then. I take care of you guys and then I take care of Jack.
This isn't the time for it.
Let's take care of Jack together.
Shut your fucking mouth. Goddamn animals. Grabs the walkie-talkie. Thanks for the warm-up.
So you did grab the walkie-talkie.
Do you want me to?
No
You want me to
response.
taunt a little bit more? Or you got it.
At this point, the fires are
Try
growing.
that.
It's getting a little close to comfort for all of you. Hopefully that's the majority of them. We might need to go out.
Do you remember how many we saw earlier? I know we called him back up, so there's a chance.
That
there's
was
more.
all of them but Buzz and Lamb.
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say.
that was +1, so it seems some backup has come.
Yeah.
Because he came, there were 4 extra, 5 just came in.
We got 2 out there.
If there
on
is one to
outside.
taunt them, it would be you.
We do have some good things to say.
Give it a mic.
He
Throw it.
into the walkie-talkie.
Throw it. And where?
Do your worst.
Can I try to slip towards the steel door?
Yeah.
I'll go back to my position. of the entrance.
Smoke is still standing like right there, though. It's gonna be very obvious to her.
Oh, okay, to her. Okay, never mind.
The others, not so much.
Actually, I'll slip back to smoke though.
What do you say in the walkie-talkie in the meantime?
Here's the motherfucking.
Jackie boy, who is a good puppy dog? You wanted to see if I'm a good whore? Now's your time.
Give me a charisma persuasion. Or subterfuge, actually. Actually,
Either one?
is your manipulation or charisma?
Seduction is
This isn't really
my
seduction. This is
persuasion.
A
Get out of here.
taunt.
Persuasion. Persuasion is my strongest, but if you want subterfuge, that's fine.
You can, no, I mean you can do persuasion. That's fine. You're being direct with them. You're not really.
Can we
You're
manipulate?
manipulating him, but it's a direct way. That's fine.
I don't think I'll have to.
Oh!
I'm gonna burn a willpower.
Is that your last
The
one?
blood surge.
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say you should have blood surged.
1 success.
Walkie-talkie activates. You don't hear anything for a couple moments. You're either gonna burn in there, or you're gonna come out and rip off your fucking heads, stick a straw in your necks, and drain all of you dry. I'm fine with either one.
We could play on the fact that he's a little unsure of who follows him.
if
I think at this point we gotta go out.
if we're gonna go out, smoke. Is there anything inside that door that can help us go out there?
No.
Why did it take so long to answer that?
So I was thinking about it.
So what is in there?
Is that really what we're worried about right now?
We're
Taking
worried about,
inventory of this room?
no, we're worried about our life. So if there's anything that has
I just said
the
no.
slightest chance,
So, there's your answer. Not no, I'm not willing to help you. No, there's not anything in there that will help you. You're full bloods, right?
so how can you help us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what full blood means. I'm assuming
Or
yes.
can-
I'm with you. I've helped you quite a bit. If we're doing this, let's do it.
Buzz and Lamb Chopper with us too.
If we have a good enough show of force.
Good. We're gonna need every bit of help we can get.
You guys ready? Abyss, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to lead the charge, or should we lead the charge?
Let's go out together. See what we're up against.
Fair enough.
It's a shotgun. Sword at his side. He starts walking out the tunnel.
How tall is he?
Not. Seems bulky, but not really very
Bulky.
tall.
I've recollected my knives and bodies, so I still have the 3. Is there any guns you want to collect off of any of them? I know
Well,
none
I'm
of us
not-
are very good at them, but
No, I'm
okay.
lost cause. Alright, let's go. Herb. Do you want to like go invisible again?
What?
He's never gone invisible.
I've never
You keep
done
saying
that.
you've never seen her go
Ah.
invisible.
Oh, he doesn't. You don't have.
Nope.
No. Oh.
He could be silent.
What I keep thinking is the Amish dude who was. Wish you were him.
Just kind of.
Wait, the serial killer?
I honestly, at this point, yeah.
I'm just kind of looking at like, cool. Let's do what we need to do.
All right. I do what I need to do. I kill Herb.
You're all heading out?
I accept it.
Yeah, I'll be in the back.
Alright.
Go ahead and just cower.
I'll be
into
up front
position.
with Abyss.
I would want to hang back enough to get a word in with Smoke on the way out,
Sure.
like I was trying to do earlier.
Yeah.
I'll go in behind those 2. Let them.
What do you
kinda
say to
sit
Smoke?
Kind of look at you, and I kind of look at her and I say, it's clear the Abyss can't make it out of this either, for both of our sakes.
Understood.
I think we can arrange a better situation than what you had with Jack.
Let's worry about Jack first. Then we'll deal with him.
And
Yeah. So, Abyss and Elijah walking out, a little bit behind. As he's walking, he pauses for a second. Herb, you have a sword. You should be up here and look better.
whatever you say, man. Yeah. Move up front.
Yeah.
Take my spot. Oh, go
Yeah, no,
behind.
no, you be in the middle. On the sword one side, you do the sword the other side.
Oh, great.
It's
I'm,
like
I'm the
book
bait.
school.
I'm the bait.
All right, there's 3. Moving in a line. You 2 a little bit behind. Smoke a little bit behind you 2. So you're in the tunnel, passing the fire, now spreading into that main area a little bit. Keeping your cool just barely, moving through that main room to the tunnel out. Smoke just coming from behind you, pouring outwards. Voice cuts through the smoke. Jax. I'm gonna eat good tonight. But I have a bad habit of playing with my food. Plus, it'll buy me some time. So let's make a deal. First person to get in a lick on me will be the first to die. Even if you're all on finishing me off, I promise taking some of you to hell with me. As that cuts through the smoke, closer to you than you would assume. He seems to also be in this tunnel with you. Y'all give me a wits awareness if you'd like to. Try to sense it.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
4 successes.
1 success.
3.
1 success.
Oh wait, hey, 6 successes. Add a critical.
Oh shit, that should have been extra. Yeah, 1 success.
You hear almost like a grinding sound, stone on stone, something shifting. To your side, even a little bit behind you, but you have a pretty exact pinpoint on where you heard this sound.
I like about face, like like hoping that, like saying hey.
Sure.
So maybe they pay attention to my sudden movement.
Jordan whips around. Yeah, the abyss quickly follows, sword out, gun held. It's very noticeable if she does that. All of you sort of face that direction. Nothing comes out of the smoke, though.
I thought you wanted to play with your food, not wait. Come get us.
I specifically said he wanted to wait and buy some time.
People are coming.
What are you doing?
I'll look at the abyss. I'll kind of point to one side, and then I'll point to the other, like at me and then to the other. Kind of like circle.
He nods and crouches, starts circling.
If I see them doing that, then I'll go to the middle.
Sure. The rest of you?
I follow, but with a healthy understanding that I'm less viable an option to hurt him.
You had it at less. Please don't kill me.
Alright.
You're behind me. Please don't backstab me. I forgot you have knives now.
A lot of really shitty people right in front of me.
Which one
If
do I take
mess
out
it
first?
up, is it really a
I
loss?
thought you were Jack.
Whoops.
All right.
I'm gonna wait and see if I can.
Call the police.
Yeah, I'm gonna call
There
the
you go.
cops.
That's what we need. We need
Honestly,
cops
though.
here.
What are you doing?
Never again. I'm gonna wait until I can try to get like an opening to see if I can get out to Buzz and Lamb Chop. Because as far as I know, they're not in here.
I mean, your opening's now. He seems to be in this tunnel with you a little. You seem to have passed him a little bit. So if there's
Can
an
I
opening,
see out?
not yet, but you're not that far. You also can't really see more than 15 feet. In any
Okay, I
direction.
just want. Yeah, I'll try to get out to see if I can see
All right, so you book it for the exit for sure.
to try to get them.
Give me a wits aspects. Herb.
Both are just roll.
There you go. Ooh.
One, so I'll take that hunger. Grab that dice. 4 successes.
Okay, so you circle around. You can sense lingering this aura. As you close in, there's nothing around you, but you can see some of those black veins on the ground.
Okay, is it leading somewhere?
No, just it's like a patch of it like, on the floor.
I'm gonna strike the ground there.
I hate that I knew what you talked about.
Sure. Yeah, you just take your sword and hit. I mean, it's just all stone. You just hit your sword against stone. Nothing really happens.
You just got got.
We don't get got.
We go get.
And is there like walls nearby?
Yeah, you're in a tunnel. I mean, this patch isn't really by a wall, but you can walk to a wall.
I look up, make sure he's not above us. Fuck. I don't know. This is terrifying. I panic.
Roll the panic.
I just go into a defensive stance, just waiting. So I'll go to all out defense.
Okay. What are you two doing?
I just hiss like he's powerful, gangrel kindred. His abilities might not make sense.
You doing anything?
If I see him do that, taking nothing, I'm just gonna be I'll take the dodge action is what I'll do.
Okay.
Just in case.
As this is happening, yeah, you get outside, and you see a handful of people. At a glance, 4 or 5. in addition to Buzz and Lamb Chomp. Looks like some of these motorcycles have just pulled up. They seem to be like getting the info from those two. Like they pulled up, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay,
Yeah, they notice you step out though.
I'll just run up to go talk to them. I don't know if I can make it all the way there.
Yeah, you run up and guns are raised, trained on you. Buzz goes, "It's far enough."
Smoke come out with you?
Oh, I don't think Smoke did not follow me out. It's bad in there, guys.
Yeah, we heard you guys turned on him.
I didn't want to.
You did. So, probably gonna shoot you now.
I got nothing, so I just pull my big machine gun.
Just gonna shoot back?
No. I'm just gonna hold it like. Because all they have is.
They have weapons.
If
Buzz
he
has
has a legit
big-ass
light
machine
He has
gun.
an ammo
Yeah, that's
belt.
true.
He has
Yeah.
an ammo belt.
All of them are armed. You have other things at your disposal.
Use the nuke.
You might get lucky. Your parents are gonna shoot. Maybe you'll
Maybe it.
shoot them all.
You can't kill.
I'm gonna use. Aw.
Oh.
Sure.
Say, oh man, I died.
Oh,
To
guys.
say, guys, no.
What are you doing? What are you saying?
This for him.
Point the gun at them. I don't know if that helps at all, but it's.
That's the opposite. All that's daunt.
Yeah.
All is getting people
No,
on
no,
your
no.
side.
Getting them to look.
Yeah,
Pointing your
Dawn's
gun would kind of be
intimidation.
the
Yeah.
opposite
Okay.
of getting
Okay.
them on your side.
Okay. Then I'll put. Then I won't do that. But I'll still do aw.
Sure.
Tell him you
The-
shouldn't start shouting.
That's good.
What are you doing? What are you saying?
The Abyss has Jack up against the wall. We all just need to get the fuck out of here before he takes us all out. And just try to win him that way.
Manipulation subterfuge.
Okay.
You may add one for your awe.
There's so much manipulation. I forget all the time.
Could be deception.
The siren forgets to come in with
Deception.
No.
You know? I forget a lot.
I'm pretty good lying
1,
myself.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna use a will because,
Mhm.
we're here for that today.
Glamorous.
So that's 5. But there is a beast, so if it fails hard.
So that's just if you fail overall.
But if it's fail, yeah. But I
Okay.
got 5 successes.
Nice.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
This lamb chop goes, yeah, he seemed on the ropes when he went in there. It's not looking good for us guys. And the others are, there's a pause. People are sort of weighing their options right now. Hasn't really swayed either way, but they're not all lighting you up. And you see them sort of figuring out what their next move should be. Meanwhile, inside the tunnel,
Let's go.
Yeah, that was more dice than 1, which is what I would have had on the gun.
Guys, I was just wondering.
I was just wondering if you guys would all just leave, please.
from that spot on the ground, all of you sort of looking around, ready for anything, a clawed hand just from the stone comes out too, and he just pushes himself up out of the ground. Something neither of you have seen before. But yeah, it's like he just grabs from out of nowhere and just shunts himself up, landing in the middle of all of you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna fucking. I'll have to kill him.
Swinging at him?
Yep. Oh,
You swinging first?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll blood surge.
Okay.
I was
Good.
gonna do an all-out attack as well.
Sure.
What is all on
Do you want to try to go first, or you want him to get the first lick in?
I mean,
What is all attack? Is that a rouse?
I mean, I feel like we should
Well,
get to
what does all
choose,
attack do?
right?
Plus 1
All
bonus
attack is plus
damage,
1 to
but attacker
damage.
There you
cannot
go.
defend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So-
don't have any defense to the attack.
So in
So
a
you'll
normal
get-
attack,
Oh,
you
never
both
mind.
roll your attacks, and whoever wins, they do the difference of that and damage. All out attack, you're hitting him.
I will not.
But anything he does, it's not a difference. You're
I will
taking
not
his-
all out attack.
Okay,
But
so
if
you're
you'd like to
just
go
doing
first,
that.
that's.
I mean, yeah, you can choose.
I mean, why would we be able to choose? Shouldn't we roll against each other? I mean, I would just try to attack.
Well, no, I mean, if you're purposely waiting for someone to swing, you have to roll against them. But if you're trying to just go right away, then yes, it'd be a roll off. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna do a roll off. I wouldn't.
Sure.
I wouldn't deliberately put Elijah in danger.
Yeah, this is going for it too. So this is going to be a dexterity wits.
Ew, you guys got it.
We'll do 2 attributes.
Why
for
am I
this.
good at this? Zach, pick something bad.
No.
3 successes.
There you go. It's easy to list that.
Maybe.
this
Look
lost
how many
some
dice I
credit.
roll.
Only if you roll like me will you
4 successes.
You go first.
get the worst.
Give me your
No, Herb.
melee dex.
hero.
Give me your
I will-
strength roll.
Blood Surge.
I already did my blood surge. I succeeded.
I remember I was there.
You were there.
I succeed. I almost
Oh,
rolled off the dead.
Jesus.
Table slapped it back in.
I'm gonna willpower.
Like I said, I was all out attacking. I already said that.
Yep.
So
Herb, with the quickness, he's been practicing with that blade. Spins, slices. What do you get?
alright. So we got 3 on the sword, 2 on this, and then I blood surge. So I'm gonna use willpower. Okay, 3 successes.
How many did you get?
4. That's enough dice.
So, yeah, Herb swings. These claws just catch the blade. You go in with a punch, and he just ducks under it. And Abyss, boom! Shotgun blast goes off, just barely missing him. Are you attacking as well?
No.
She's just waiting back.
I'm backing up to give space to a situation.
Sure, you
I
back up
can't
where you
really
can't back
help.
up much because
but-
you won't be able to see. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
about 10 feet away, see what's going on. You see all 3 go in, and Jack just bob and weave. Do another round of attacks if you'd like.
Oh, he didn't attack us. He
No,
dodged.
he dodged the whole time.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Oh,
Strength.
I kinda see his
Repeat.
strategy.
I'm gonna blood surge.
Sure.
All out of.
I will also blood surge. Not all out attack. I'm good.
Surge is good.
You can hear in the distance more engines, more motorcycles. Not there yet, though.
Use a willpower. I have 1 left after this.
I'm also gonna use my last willpower.
Okay.
So we're going to keep the order then. You're going first.
That is 4 successes.
Okay.
It's an all out.
Herb misses again. What'd you get? You tied.
Tie goes to player.
I guess.
Which direction?
True.
Is it
So
a
you
good
hit him
thing?
first.
Is it a
Rest
good
in
thing?
peace, Elijah.
I'll never find peace here.
Abyss will still get his attack off. So yeah, you swing, and again, the claw just these hunting knife-sized claws just easily deflect the blade. You go for another swing, and you catch him. Just barely catch him. You were even with him, and you do superficial. You barely nick him.
Sure.
Abyss, too close to really maneuver the shotgun, especially if it's going to shoot one of you two. Bans it at this point, goes both hands, goes for a big overhead swing. Also, the claw comes up and just barely catches that off.
Where's Smoke?
You don't know. She's not.
Disappeared into the smoke.
Yeah. Which, if you're 20 feet away,
Yeah.
you're invisible. Anything you'd like to do?
He has 2 swords right now.
I'm gonna try to distract him,
Bye.
and I'm gonna just goad him. Hear a lot of motorcycles. Don't hear a lot of help. I know you're a little unsure about your backup. It doesn't sound like you have any.
Give me a manipulation subterfuge. Trying to get under his skin, trick him.
Does it help because she's pretty?
Does it help because I'm crazy?
No, that doesn't help.
2
With a
and
bestial-
beastie.
Oh no.
Using anything or keeping that?
Who do you bite, me or Mike?
I'll roll again.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
So
I wouldn't either, but
Oh!
Hey!
4 successes and a little beastie guy.
Just one of those little beastie
All
guys.
right. Yeah. Sword on each claw. Got punched by Elijah. Got a winner. And his eyes just glint over.
Oh, fuck.
You got one in on him.
What hurts you more, your face or your pride? And I bolt out.
Yeah, and with that, he pushes both off. And he just, this huge creature striding, takes off, quickly closing the gap between him and Jordan.
Am I able to act?
Outside, what would you like to do? Things are very
So
tense.
stupid.
People are discussing what to do. Some are like, it's fucking Jack, we gotta go and help him if things are really that bad. And other people are like, I don't fucking know. Apparently there's other vampires he's fighting. This could be, like, things are kind of even right now. Lamb, Chop, and Buzz seem to be doing their part to just exercise, like, let's just wait it out, let's see what happens. But you're not sure. Could go either way.
I want to get out of here with my life. And I know all of you do too. Jack's in there fighting for his, and if you think he's gonna care whether or not you drop while he tries to get out of there, you're crazy. And I
Okay.
still got all going.
Yeah. I mean, if this seems sincere, it seems you're actually concerned about it, you could do a persuasion charisma.
Do they care that I'm pretty?
Actually, yeah, that sort of helps her overall.
I'm just like a damn.
I don't believe her, but
Yeah, a little bit.
She's kinda
There's
pretty.
something that
Like,
sort of
so
wants to
innocent
protect you a
looking.
little bit. So
an
go ahead and add one
innocent
for
child.
awe, add one for your
she's just a kid.
beauty
Okay, so it's
advantage.
1, 2, 3,
She's just a choice bit of calico, that girl.
3.
My goading filing was to my disadvantage.
I used Dewdrop on one of my D&D games.
But
I thought it was a good
he's gonna
word.
break his promise to kill the first one that I heard him.
No, you heard him with his words.
There you go.
Sticks and stones.
That's 4.
How much subterfuge
Sticks
damage?
and stones.
Superficial damage does that do?
Once I use my
Jack
last
Frost
will,
does.
then
You're
that's it
impaired.
on my social
Your
rolls.
social rolls will be at a -2.
I want them to leave, so I'm gonna use it.
Okay, your last bit of willpower.
And that makes
Hey.
a crit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Damn.
Damn!
Yeah, at this
Hey,
point. Yeah, a couple are like, yeah, it ain't worth our life. It ain't worth our life.
Running out.
And then just get in your bikes, fucking tell the others, whatever happens here, one way or another, if we're gone, we're gone. Yeah. Lamb Chop, Buzz stay.
Okay, good.
Most of the others start getting on their bikes, getting the fuck out. Going to intercept some of the other backup on their way.
Okay, good.
Good work, Evelyn. Inside, if you're trying to intercept, give me a
I feel good.
strength roll.
You're saving my butt either way. Even if I die, you're still saving my butt.
I got the backup.
Are you also trying to do something?
I would like to assist the abyss. That was the thing, right? I think that was
Like a
the thing.
maneuver to, yeah.
Yeah, to give somebody else an advantage.
Yeah, so this would still sort of be getting in, like chasing him down, essentially. Try to pull him down. Not really try to attack him yourself, but slow him down, give someone else an
Grab his
opening.
foot.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you want to give me an advantage roll.
This would,
There's a thing I used earlier. I think it's a maneuver.
yeah. In this scenario, I'll say Dex Athletics. Because you're not really trying to manhandle as much as getting this away. How many successes did you get?
Two successes.
Not bad for that pool. Not bad at all.
Okay. Yeah, you just take a big swing, try to clothesline him like you did Cruz. He's ducked under. You catch some of his big bushy hair, but that's it. You just sort of run and get in his way a little bit, bumping him into the Abyss, who's on his other side, sword. As the Abyss gets a deep cut in on Jack. Jack just, he takes it, and you can tell he snarls a little bit, but he's been wanting this for a while now, as he pounces on Jordan. You may give me, do you want to dodge this, or are you attacking back?
I want to dodge.
Yeah.
Dex
good.
Athletics.
Blood surge.
So
Might be a good
what
thing
is
to
a
blood
blood
surge.
surge exactly? I've never done it
So
before.
You just
roll
roll
one
all
dice.
rounds.
If you succeed, you don't get hungrier. If you don't succeed, you get hungrier. But either way, you add a dice.
So you're
gonna
hungry.
get a hungrier, and then you're gonna add a dice to
Get
your
a
roll.
hungrier.
Hungrier.
2 successes.
Take 5 superficial damage.
Is that already
Does that
half?
have?
Not half.
Oh.
Something about these claws. Normally getting cut up, you would be able to shrug that off. Something about this vampiric ability prevents that. As he comes and just leaps, and all 10 claws just dig into her back. And as he pounces on her, she goes skidding on the ground. And he just rakes down, just opening her up. You're seeing deep into her muscle, bits of her spine. So he just, again, just drags down, just Alright, what'd you guys like to do?
I'm gonna fucking pounce on him and fucking.
Strength brawl?
I'm gonna fucking blood
I'm gonna
surge.
do the same thing. Try to give the
hungrier.
abyss an advantage.
Sure.
Whatever you think I need to roll.
Dex brawl. Or athletics. Dex athletics could work too.
Brawl would be better.
Yeah, do your brawl.
One, two, three, four, five. 5 successes.
Jordan, are you trying to dodge, defend yourself, or stab back?
So did he catch me from behind and I
Yeah,
would
you're
have to try
face
to
down
flip
on the
over?
ground. You could turn, you could still try to stab at him. Or you could try to just avoid the next attack.
I would try to stab at him.
Sure, melee dex.
I'm going to willpower, my last willpower,
Okay,
to reroll these 2 dice.
sure.
So 6 successes.
Can I blood surge again? Is that
Yep.
that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it before you roll.
Okay. I
So
get
you get
hungrier.
hungrier.
I'm at 3 hunger, just
Okay.
so you know.
Beast is reared up, ready to go.
I had 1 success with a bestial fire.
Everybody's a me.
Okay.
You're probably fine.
I'm gonna spend my last willpower.
Seems to be the popular
Okay.
thing right now tonight. It's going around the table.
Ever a trendsetter, Evelyn.
honestly.
4 successes.
There you go.
Okay.
I like that better.
So you're then 2 superficial damage.
And because I have taken
Max
all 5
superficial.
superficial that I had available,
So start carrying over. The slashes will turn to X's.
X's.
And you're now impaired. All of your
Um,
physical stuff will be at a negative.
so you said 2 superficials that I already have to.
She's not. These claws are not
They don't
halved,
have them.
even
Okay.
against Kindred.
So she's okay.
Okay. So she spins, goes a stab into him, but he easily just grabs the wrist that had the knife, and he just takes another huge swipe, just ripping into her back now. You come up, he's not even trying to fend from you. You go and just boom, get a big punch in the side of his head, and you rock him, but seems just hunkered on his prey, ready to tear into her.
Christ,
But
6
you
successes.
can see you did some damage to him
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
We're still in like the smoke. We're not in the open.
Right. Yeah, you go and try to go from that maneuver, try to, again, work around to where the abyss is an opening, misjudging it and sort of knocking him away from one of the abyss's attacks, sort of trying to work it out. That makes he was trying to set up for just a big swing, that trying to work with you, seeing you're trying to set up too, and you fuck it up for him. Let's go again. Jordan, what would you like to do?
Oh, blood surge as well. Hungrier. Only 3 hunger.
ooh, try not to die is my preferable answer. But what Jordan would do in this moment, knowing she's still completely distracting him, and that's what she was trying to do.
How you doing?
I mean, I lost all my willpower, so I take -2 to my social. Which
And
would
negative
mean-
2 to your physical. Anything you do is going to negative 2.
Yes.
So you're impaired. Both of us.
Oh. Willpower and a willpower is also physical?
No, she.
I'm
hurt.
impaired.
Once your health bar
And
fills up with
mentally.
superficial, you're impaired.
So I would just
Sorry.
Sure.
I'm
Next
gonna
melee.
blood surge.
Yep.
Strength brawl.
Go blood surge.
ask
1,
him
2, 3, 4.
where his loyal gang is. I'm bleeding,
It's 5. Oh no, it's not.
Ow.
I'm
Sure,
stupid.
sure.
but
Yeah, that's stupid. You're just dumb.
always there to call him out on his shit. If I can dodge it all, I would, but I don't know.
You
if
could try.
that's-
It's up to. It's what you want to do. It's Dex Athletics if you want to try to avoid the brunt of this.
Dex athletics. I take a
You still
negative
fail again?
2.
No, it's just 1 success on 6 die. It's pretty depressing.
I take -2. I don't even have enough dice to do this.
Way the blade ain't your way, is it?
Well, like she said,
I'm more.
I am.
So
I'm
what are you
more-
doing?
Can I re-roll my attack on him?
I'm more hungry than I have die to dodge. So
It's just when you roll
Just
your
use
dice, so
all.
it'll just be hunger die.
Yeah, so just roll your dodge dice and it's hunger.
it's
Hunger die.
dexterity athletics -2.
Yep.
Yes.
She can dodge a
So
wrench.
one.
She can dodge a hunger.
You roll 1 die.
One hunger die.
Success.
Success.
Okay.
I keep you alive.
For now.
That is 5 more superficial.
She's down.
I am out.
Don't worry. I'll
You see, as she gets her
Mission.
last spiteful words in, he just puts 2 claws through her skull, just popping them out. A little bit of brain matter and blood whipping over as you again just punch haymaker him. And now you knock him off of her, but he gets up now. You were next, right?
Let's see it.
Yeah, you see he's a little beat up. He's
Yeah.
taking some licks from that. How many did you get?
Hey.
1.
Still
take-
Nixon. He wasn't dodging any of that.
Oh, then that means I get +2 damage.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll take you to Octavia.
This
You'll be
gets a
fine.
decent lick on him too.
Okay. Do you trust me?
Fuck you.
So yeah, both of you come in both sides with a blade, actually working together this time and just
Hey.
slicing from both ways. It's now up, looking crazed, set on
Come on.
Elijah.
Let's do it, big guy.
Let's go another round.
Okay. Oh, blood surge. Success.
Yeah, blood surge attack. Blood surge fails. Get hungrier.
Ooh. God. Not good. This is not good, guys. This is not. No, that was a success. That was not good.
It's gonna be okay.
2 successes.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
3 successes. Did you say I'll be
Come
fine?
on, the abyss. Didn't think I would say that.
Yeah.
This gets 5 successes.
Okay.
I like this guy now.
So squared up with you, unable to really dodge the 2 swords coming in. Both get a cut in him, but not before. You both go, and yet he just moves your hand out of the way, just sticks his claws just into your throat and top of your torso, and starts pushing you back into the wall, just snarling huge fangs out.
I will rapid reflex.
Yeah, let's go again.
Do I take any damage to that?
Yeah, what did I just say?
You just said he takes him against
Yeah.
the wall. You didn't
Oh,
get enough.
same.
I don't know, man. How many did you get?
I had 3 successes.
So you take 3 superficial.
Okay.
Blood surge again.
Also blood surge again.
Oh,
How
I'm
hungry are
hungry.
you?
I'm pretty hungry.
Me
You're at
too.
4?
4 now.
Oh,
Hey, me
God,
too.
You guys gotta stop doing this.
It's all about the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Wendy's gonna be pissed.
would be great.
I'm gonna do an all-out attack.
1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4,
He's not
5.
attacking me, right?
5 successes.
That is 4 successes, messy, on a bestial. Actually, 4 successes or bestial failure.
Was it messy too?
No,
Oh.
I would have to have another.
You're
zero.
gonna want
okay.
that bestial failure.
You got 5?
Yes, sir.
Take 2 superficial.
That's fine.
As once again, you're pinned against the wall now. You go for a swing. He just ducks out of the way and just slashes you across the face, his claws biting deep. You and the abyss coming with the swords. Again, I didn't even
Plus
worry
3
about
damage.
that. Yeah, both of you slicing into him good. Everyone give me a wits dex.
Can I opt out? It's not too bad actually for me. Oh, it's just all hunger die. That's okay. This is okay. This is fine.
This is fine. The house is on fire.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
half is on
Messy.
Oh!
Messy critical
That's
5.
5, right?
Yeah.
Messy critical 5 for me too.
Messy critical 5.
Messy crit 5.
Both the messy crits. What's both your hunger?
4.
4.
Just throw it out.
So
You
he
make us
slams
do
you against
this.
the wall, claws into you, gets cut again, and he starts sinking into the ground. Both of you though, you come in and you just stick your sword in it and hold, stopping him from going down, and use a claw into him. You grab, both of you just go in, bite into him.
Just throw it out.
Herb, you're like
Each of you give me a
too
willpower
close to
check.
a blood pond.
Whoa.
It's
Do
I
I-
am
if-
out of will.
I'm out of will. Twins all night tonight, huh?
Okay, both of you start feasting on him. Give me a what is the roll for this?
Discretion check.
Just a humanity.
Never heard of it.
I know. She's my best friend though.
Can be really bad. To be on something. Can be really bad.
Yeah. Thanks, Mandy.
Here we go. Strength resolve.
Researching.
Each of you.
Strength resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Is this hunger dice or does it matter what it is?
Yeah, you're in a frenzy right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Strength resolve.
Well, no, you don't have willpower to get out of it.
3, 4 successes.
2 and the bestial failure. It matters. Oh, it matters.
Jinkies. I said Yankees, but that's good too.
I like
That's what made
Jinkies.
me
I like
think of
Jinkies.
Jinkies. They like vampires.
4 successes on this table. 2 on that. Just make sure you got that right.
Oh, one table.
No, we're not. We've never been.
This is
Give me
literally
another one.
Just
Just you.
sacrifice.
Just
myself?
me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Give me another one.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You want me to just do till I fail? 1 success. Is that what you wanted, bully? God.
Stop throwing your glasses.
Stop telling what to do.
What?
He doesn't need him to see. It's alright.
I don't.
I need these for vision purposes.
These aren't my prescription ones. Those are at home.
No.
Take 2 superficial damage after it's halved.
Okay.
You take 3 after it's halved. You two are just draining him, and he just starts crumbling into nothing in your fangs. You get a thick clot, and you're just with your strength just pulling with all of your body the blood out of him, the last of his blood. Closer, you're just about to that spark, that last little bit you need to truly diablerize him. But you don't manage to pull the last of it out of him. Pulled enough blood to kill him. His body is rapidly withering away as his age is catching up to him. And there's a boom, boom, as both of you are just blasted against the wall with a shotgun blast from the abyss. I said we don't do that. Both of you are knocked against the wall, jarred, angry, still hungry.
Stop nodding.
Give me a strength brawl. Give me a dex melee.
Do we not have choice over this?
You're in a frenzy. You don't have any willpower.
Oh, hunger.
Not much you can do.
Do we have a
Just-
choice to blood surge and a frenzy, or just no?
With the sword, right? And go with the sword.
Yeah. You have just enough. I mean, you know that's.
But my potency and my blood
Yeah.
still
All your
works.
stuff
Okay.
goes on.
That's 3 successes on my end.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes on my end. Mandy, it's alright. Jordan, what do you look at your shit for? It's gonna be okay.
I'm staring into my current abyss while you guys stare
I forgot
into
you're
yours.
also down.
I'm torpored. Torpedoed and torpored.
You guys jump in. He tries splitting up again. Not going to be able to reload. Tossing a thing again. Trying to go sword to sword with you. You ducking under, slicing across his torso as you come in with just a gut shot, punching him, knocking him back. As he starts to stumble back into the smoke a little bit, you are suddenly surrounded with smoke coming from your feet, coming from everywhere. You can't see shit right now, as it's dark but different, supernatural, just covering you. This torrent of it, you could barely make out anything. Give me another check. You're at a -3. Give me another dex.
What kind of check?
Strength brawl.
I guess since
Another dex
17's
melee.
protecting me from this. Alright, no.
You weren't targeted.
Okay, target. That's good. Alright.
Bestial failure. Bestial failure.
2 of a bestial fail. So
Bestial.
unless 2 is bad. Is 2 bad? Did I do bad?
You take 5 superficial,
Who, I did?
but rounded down. So 3. I don't remember. Is it rounded up or down? I don't remember. I think it's rounded down. 2. So yeah, you come in wide with a sword. He's ready for you this time, focusing on you because he seems to be. Yeah, you got a bestial failure.
I have no successes, just a bestial failure.
What's your potence? 2. Take 1 more superficial as you get rocked from the side. As him completely blind, just goes another haymaker.
Hold on,
in
do
his
we
frenzy.
have the one though?
That is halved. His potence is 2. So
Alright, I got an aggravated damage then.
That happened, yeah. You go in wide. Abyss can focus on you now. Parries a sword and just comes in, slicing at your midsection now. You again, you're raging, covered in smoke, not sure what the hell's going on.
Maybe it has to do with the girl named Smoke.
Give me another one. You give me another one.
You think so? I'm still in darkness.
Yes, you
so
are.
still -3.
I can't do anything extra for this, can I?
Like,
No, we're in frenzy.
yeah, there's nothing else around, so you're at full hunger.
Great.
1 success.
2 successes with a bestial failure. This is what you wanted? Because you got it.
Actually, tie goes to the player. So your swords clash, and you slide yours down, cutting his forearm a little bit. Bestial failure again. Again, you make out a form with a sword.
Oh,
Probably
you had
the
successes,
abyss.
though.
2 successes.
So is that enough?
Because I only had 1.
None of it. Yeah, that's just a miss then. You swing wide, getting close to her again. You now have to sort of contend with this just smoke-covered beast and the abyss. Okay. At this point, Bubba, give me another one. Both of you.
2 successes.
2 successes. Yeah, stop doing this, man. Last couple of rolls, we've been like copying each other.
He also got 2, so yours were uncontested. Yeah, so you actually now, you've sort of made it out. You again just go as Elijah again. He looks like a weird smoke monster. You can't even really see him. You just see his form a little bit and hands coming every once in a while. Connects with the abyss. Use opportunity to get a deep stab in and pull it out. At this point, the abyss was just trying to parry, and he takes off, running out of the tunnel. You see emerging from the smoke the abyss, injured, sword at his side, just running out. It's really just you, Buzz, and Lamb Chop.
I think this is our opening.
For Jack or for him? I thought we're fighting Jack.
Well, he's out here, so he's not gonna let us live.
He seems to be running away. Your call.
Take the shot.
All right.
And I'll hand Lamb Chop the gun, like you're probably better than I am.
Lamb Chop doesn't seem interested.
Alright, never mind.
We probably just killed him again, didn't we?
Jim?
Probably.
Yeah. Buzz getting a wide stance, leveling this light machine, and just starts opening it up, ricocheting, just exploding the stone, cutting into the abyss. Abyss just gets knocked off his feet, thrown back. Looks like he's staying down.
I'm gonna go check on the others.
Sure, you run into the smoke. At this point, the battle playing a little bit. Your prey disappearing in the smoke. You can barely see as it is. Both of you start to come to a little bit, desperately needing to feed.
Yeah, we're past 4. Do we eat each
You're
other?
at 4.
Do we eat each other?
No, you've come to.
Oh.
That scene has played out. You're out of your frenzy.
Hello?
So Jack's not.
Actually,
Don't we torpor?
Jack's there, right? Though, like he's not.
You guys
finished?
drank.
Jack is there. Oh no, he's finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
drank
no,
from
yeah,
Jack.
you're not. That's why you're not.
Okay.
You've both drank. You would be down to hunger 1 now. His blood was very potent. Even a little bit of a drink satiated your hunger. Didn't quite quell the beast, but now that you've had a moment, now that your prey got away, the immediate danger went. The smoke has gotten out of your eyes. You come to a little bit, which is good because Evelyn comes through the smoke and you almost pounce on her for a second and get your wits.
Jordan needs help.
Abyss is down, and I'm trying to find Jordan.
Yeah, no, she's right
I'll
there.
have Jordan.
Oh, you got her? Okay, let's move.
You hear from outside again.
That's not good. A good sound.
Yeah, I go as fast as I can out there.
Yeah, I'll go out.
I would point you to Jack. Grab him.
And Jack's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah,
He's
like
he's
disintegrating.
withered at
You
nothing.
killed him, and once his Yeah, he reverted back to his. Seemed old enough for his body quickly decayed.
Can I
Running out.
into Jordan's mouth?
Oh.
Give me a rouse check. You get hungrier.
That's a
Put some blood in her mouth. She seems to take it, but she doesn't.
Do it 2 more times.
I don't allow it.
Wait, are you awake?
No.
She drinks it, but she doesn't wake up.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I don't know what else to do. I'll just pick her up and.
Running outside, you see Abyss in a sprint towards the side.
God.
Making a break for the woods. You see this smoke surrounding Buzz, who's just shooting wildly in a direction. You see Smoke herself out there with a hand, smoke coming from her arm, covering that. You see Lamb Chop just sort of looking back and forth, not sure what to do.
Am I out there?
All of you now get out there.
Alright. I'll
Abyss
shout
has
out.
a head start on you, but he looks pretty fucked up.
I'll shout out. No, you don't have a chance. Just give up.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I will sprint towards Abyss.
Dropping her?
Yes.
Sure. Drop.
I'll leave it at her feet.
Yeah.
Give me athletics, dexterity.
Does Cat's Grace do anything for this?
No, it's very smooth terrain. Balance wouldn't really give you an advantage here.
Okay. You said what? Athletics? Dex.
Give me blood surge if you like.
Does potency come with anything with this? With
No,
athletics?
that's strength.
That's just strength, not athletics. Okay.
To be more celerity.
Gotcha. Just 2 successes. I don't know how injured he is.
Yeah. With his, and you don't have a -2. You're not impaired, right? Physically, has your health track?
I have 1 superficial. Or 1
aggravated?
So you're
a
negative
-2.
2.
So should I just re-roll?
No, I mean -2 from that is.
Okay.
I mean, you keep pace with him. You don't. He doesn't lose you, but you don't catch him.
I'll keep pace.
Yeah, you're just running out of the quarry at this point.
We'll keep going with him.
Okay.
Yeah, you run. Yeah, you yell out. It doesn't seem to care. You just sprint. Evelyn, are you doing anything?
Did it react well?
Actually, Lamb Chop. We'll take that gun you offered.
Uh-oh.
Just with it. Lamb Chop trails him. Does a quick burst. Catches him.
Oh
He
shit.
spins and he drops, skids on the stone. A moment
Smile in
later,
my torpor.
you get up to him. Smoke just stops. Drops her arm. Smoke getting away from Buzz, who's just choking, coughing. You weren't affected by that aspect, but you could tell the stuff would get in your lungs, suffocate you if it could.
Nice.
So he drops to his knees, not looking good. Yeah, until he just drops. Smoke drops her arms. You catch up to the Abyss.
I'll pick him up by the neck and start walking to them.
Sure.
Yeah, I would take a sword.
I mean, he's not holding it. Once he drops, yeah, if you pick him up, the sword stays there.
But I want the way of the blade. I've seen it work.
Works.
What's your melee?
Doesn't matter. Next level up and do way of the blade. Don't be so excited.
Stop it.
We're all gonna
Oh,
have
it was
these
eyebrows.
blades.
I'll show you the way of the
This
play.
might be a little late, but I want to get to this. Okay, what do you do?
I'll drop the body in front of all of us.
More smoke.
All right. Do we unveil this person now?
Don't kill him. He means well.
I didn't say
Who
kill
said
us. I
that?
unveil.
Smoke.
Smoke.
Smoke. I pull back the mask.
You see Noah.
Okay, knew it. Called it. Called it. Called it.
He's
Noah.
face. Not the usual big glasses he has and bushy hair. His hair's cut, shaved short. Glasses obviously aren't on. You pull that weird black mask over, and yeah, he's unconscious on the ground.
We can't kill Noah.
No.
Let's get him back to the mansion. Let's contain him. He's misguided. He doesn't know what he's doing. Let's just talk to him.
Who are you? I'll let to smoke.
The biker.
How'd you know him?
Friends.
And how did that friendship become a little... She's older than us, isn't she?
Not by much.
But she's like not a high school student, right?
No. I'd say maybe 20 though.
How'd you find each other?
Happenstance, really. Thought we can help each other. Look, he doesn't deserve whatever your kind's gonna do to him.
We're not gonna do anything to him. I know Noah. He's
He's a good kid.
He's a
good
friend.
kid. He was a friend in past life. I'm not gonna hurt him.
We're not like what you saw would inside. The beast took control. It's not usually us. But Jack, he was a real enemy.
I know.
We're not.
He's
I have no loyalty to Jack.
he's our kind. Let us take him in.
I know that too. He's not like you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he'll be better off with us. We can help him. We can get him back on his feet.
Who's us?
Ghoulies?
No.
Okay. Yes, I guess.
Let's go inside. Put out this fire. She starts heading back in.
Go check on Buzz.
Yeah, he's choking. He's on the brink of suffocation, but he'll recover. They'll head in with you. Lamb helps them up, and
It was a good shot.
they'll follow in.
Before Smoke goes in, so you know Noah's like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that he needs blood to survive, right?
Yes. I'm the
Well-
same way.
You are.
She shows her fangs. Close enough.
Oh, never mind then. I'll let her go.
Following her in.
I'm gonna stay with Jordan's body.
You bring it with you or staying outside?
I'm staying outside.
Okay. Are you two going in?
I mean, Noah's not too big, is he?
No. Yeah, I mean, you can tell this suit definitely is like fake, like musculature on it.
I'll kind of like. If I could pick him up, I'd pick him up. But if not, I'd just.
You're not very
drag
strong
him.
either. You have to sort of drag him.
Okay, drag
Elijah
him
can
in.
easily carry him, but you.
Yeah, kind of grab him, drag him in.
Sure.
I'll go in.
She'll help you. She'll just kind of put one arm over and just sort of his feet dragging, go in. Evelyn, where are you going?
I'll wait outside with Jordan's body.
Okay, just Herb then.
If you're gonna wait, then I'll go with Herb then.
Okay.
I just want to make sure she wasn't alone. And then I'll go with her.
Okay.
I would kind of give you a look like, I don't think it's necessary if you don't want to go in, but you're welcome to.
I don't think we should be left alone. So.
All right. Go in together.
Okay. You guys go in. At this point, the fire's again. You've made the test before. It's getting worse, but you're able to push through, go to the right away from the fire to that door. So you're standing outside, and it's me. You hear some things moving. The door opens. Inside, you see a laboratory. Yeah, very ad hoc though. There's some nice like actual like lab equipment in here, and as well as just some weird, more occulty stuff. It's a very mix of like old school alchemy and
Modern science.
Just yeah, at a glance, it's hard to really pinpoint any one thing, but all sorts of weird things are collected here. You see a couple more people in here as well. One older dude. Both of these in biker jackets. His says Pops. Sort of a short, squat, hippie-looking type with long hair, bandana on his head, beard. Older. And then you see a person whose jacket says Junior. This is the one you saw their body at the treehouse. You took the ghoulie patch off their jacket. Sort of mid-20s, baby face, big eyes, curly, medium-length hair. It's like elaborate, long, dangling earrings, sort of heavy set with a deep tan. We'll sort of look at Smoke, you guys. She goes, Jack's done. Jack's done. They got the Abyss too. They know him. The one says Junior says, that's good. It's over then. We're out. And you're sure Jack's gone.
He's definitely gone.
Very much so.
Junior, he let's see his sigh of relief. Good. So let's put out those fires then. We could talk outside. And you can see they've drug in Butcher and Cruz as well. They still seem to be out though. He goes, "Can you get those two out?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Carry all three. You one in each arm, and you and Smoke carrying out Abyss. The other two grab some sort of chemical extinguisher stuff and start working to stop the fire from spreading too bad, at least to their area. You guys all head out back to the main area, outside the quarry. Okay, you're the ones who are working with him, or I guess were. I don't know what your intentions are, what your motivations are, what you plan on doing.
We were never with him.
We were just caught in a bad situation. I had to.
We have that in common then.
Yeah. We're not friends. We weren't planning to be friends with Jack.
Biding our time.
But we're looking for friends. If you guys need them.
You're full bloods. You with which Baron?
We don't. I don't.
We don't have a Baron.
Have a baron. Don't submit to anybody.
Interesting. Are you aware of the Duskborn, Thin Bloods?
Is Margaret my Baron?
Yeah.
I don't really know either.
Remember
Oh, yeah,
the janitor? You don't know the janitor. I remember hearing about him before. Yeah. Why?
That's us.
Oh.
We're vampires in a strict sense. Most of us can't really be out in the day, at least not for long. We also require blood. We also won't die by normal means, but our blood's not quite as potent, powerful as yours. But it has potential, makes a great catalyst for other sources of power.
All of you, kind of looking around at Smoke and.
Yeah, me, Smoke, Pops, Butcher, Cruz.
Huh.
What about the Abyss?
I don't know him.
You know, he was there at the party.
I know he was. The Abyss is one who was attacking Jack.
Kind of. So he was there probably.
Yeah, seems
was them?
Smoke obviously knows them, but it seems the others aren't aware of her connection with him.
So, Jack had you guys imprisoned here?
No. He people like us don't have a lot of choices, I'm sure you're aware. Or maybe you're not, if you're new to this.
Very.
Our kind is seen as a very bad omen to those who believe in those things. We're kill on sight in some cities, just pariahs in others. St. Louis was no different. Things have changed. I understand the anarchists now run things, but by then we were pretty firm with Jack. So we stayed. He gave us a lab, gave us free reign to do whatever we wanted, really, as long as we helped him out too. We can, like I said, our stuff doesn't work like your stuff. We're more alchemists than just have this beast that I understand lives in you. Yep. Ours takes time, not nearly as powerful, but we can do some interesting things. But we're not really welcomed. We're still vampires in the eyes of mortals. They still want to kill us. And we're, again, sign of the end times by most kindreds. They want to kill us. We might not be the best people to seek out as friends, if that's what you're looking for. Or we could figure something out on our own.
We're just not looking to make more enemies at this point.
If you're not trying to kill us, then you're not our enemy.
I don't think we are.
We don't. I mean, I don't think it's right for anybody to persecute someone based on what you naturally are. If you guys need anything.
One thing Jack had a means of doing was protecting us. Assuming if you killed Jack, maybe you're tougher than you look.
Deceptively, I would say. Deceptively capable.
Maybe not so much in this moment, but we are.
Listen,
Hey.
it's clear we're in the same line of business. I think it'd probably be best if, maybe we chill together every once in a while and we work out some things. I think that we could benefit each other. Us being full-bloods, not bespoke to any barons, and you being outcasts, not welcome to any barons.
And
I think we're a natural fit.
Forward of me asking, but if you're willing to be donors, I think we can accomplish a lot.
Blood donor.
Yeah, we work with human blood, but kindred blood especially. Make some interesting concoctions.
Sure. I
Such as-
kind of cut myself.
I mean, not anything now.
Pour some acid out in front of him. Just kind of. Is that helpful?
I've never seen that, and actually, that's fascinating. What
Yeah, sorry, that
discipline
happens
is that?
sometimes. Hard to explain exactly. Jim called it sorcery of some sort.
Oh, I've never worked with one with that blood. I'm very well versed in things. I was I was with the Camarillo for a while. I know how most things work.
Well, perhaps we have much to offer each other then. What? Who the smoker? Who's talking right now?
This is Junior.
Junior. I'd say, well, perhaps we have much to offer ourselves, each other, Junior. Probably all of us.
Yeah. For now, we'll probably have to get our stuff out of here. Do you guys have a place, a haven?
Yeah, we got a place.
Maybe somewhere we can lie low for just a week or two before we can figure out a new place to lie low.
As long as you can help Noah here or the
We have
guys
a
here and
real big place.
and our friend.
Got a great theater.
Torpor, you're gonna need blood more potent than theirs. If any of you have of a lower generation or have a higher blood potency,
Oh,
you'll be able to rouse them. Otherwise,
do you remember?
we'll need a kindred with blood that could jumpstart them.
Do you remember
I
what?
tried.
We'll try to find something.
Sure.
Either way, we have a safe place. We'll get you there.
Is this conversation happening
This is outside, yeah, but around all of you.
I thought it was outside the
No, they
lab.
went out of the hole.
bummer. Oh,
Cops.
well, he offered it.
Don't call the cops on us.
Herb would have offered it.
Oh, I know you
You
would
get
have.
that bunker.
And
It's still
Evelyn,
there. It's still there.
Evelyn would have
For
just.
sure, Herb would have offered it without even consenting with you.
Yeah. But like I said, being with us could be dangerous. Other kindred don't like us. The Inquisition doesn't like us, and technically we are meth cookers, so law enforcement. We have a lot of people who don't like us.
Hey, we have a lot of in common then. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't like us either.
Sounds like we're gonna fit well together.
Less and less ideal, but I don't see much other choice.
Yep. The hand God dealt us.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna
Is there
say.
anything else?
You're
we
not there.
need?
You're in Torpor.
I am there. You're all outside.
Yeah, but
Ah.
you're not paying attention. Because you weren't talking at all.
We should talk
I
more.
know, because I didn't
back
think you were there.
Exactly.
Sure.
Just get everything you need. And
We'll have to come back with like trucks for this, but for now, yeah, let's get going for the sunrises. This place is pretty secluded. I imagine what we need will still be here tomorrow.
all right, Junior. Her mom.
Shakes your hand.
Evelyn Gibson.
The new abyss. Elijah. Buchanan.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Sort of crazy.
Huh?
He's in a band. White Foxes.
Yeah, we know his band.
Then why are you so surprised that I know who he is too? I'm just surprised that you're like White Foxes are vampires.
Just the
That was
one.
Lily, isn't
Let's- Nope.
Fucking knew it.
You would think that, but it's
Yeah, yeah.
not. It's just.
Just you? Do they know?
They don't.
Interesting.
But then the conversation.
How does that work? Never mind.
Doesn't work.
Hi.
Hold on a second. He's in a band.
Yeah. They're
Oh shit!
We just do something in shit
I thought that
covers.
was
You wouldn't
like
like
a
it.
hobby thing, like in. Oh okay.
It was. It is.
Okay. You guys load up in the car. Buzz and Lamb Chop. I mean, we can sort of disappear in the wind if you'd like. Unless there's anything else you need from us.
I kind of pull him aside and says, I mean, if you guys are looking to stay in the business, I could, well, me and Delilah are looking to do expansions and could always use connections or people.
Look at each other.
And I
Shrug.
kind of look over at Evelyn and say, we're well funded.
Lamb Chop says, yeah, we might take you up on that offer, actually. It's a messy business, but we've tried the whole normal job thing. It's not really for us.
Kind of say, well, I think we'll be in touch then. Kind of nod and,
Yeah, give Delilah's number.
alright.
And yeah, we take off their vests and drop them. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We take off on their bikes. You guys head back to Evelyn's Haven.
What time is it?
Pretty late. Probably only have a couple hours left, if that.
Should we grab a snack for somebody?
It's gonna have to be a
Do we need
vampire with
Vamp
blood
blood
more
at a higher
potent
level.
than hers.
I mean,
Oh,
Elijah's
okay,
is
okay,
more
okay.
potent than mine, right?
His blood potency is the
We're
same.
the same.
Oh, he didn't
I
get
thought he
me
got
extra
another
potency
one.
for killing JC?
for when he
Did it?
slurped down?
I only
JC?
have one, and
Did
he
I
has two.
thought.
I don't know.
That's
I thought
what
you-
happens when you die somebody.
No. So you get immediate XP you can spend to raise your blood potency. I don't think
Oh,
you
I
got
thought
it.
Generation does. I
thought
thought
you
Generation
did.
does go up.
I thought his generation went up. Okay.
Not automatically. You have to.
Interesting.
Oh no. So his
I thought you
generation is the same as yours.
Oh.
His blood.
That's right. Yeah,
so
that's
you can,
right.
you can be in one generation, and there's a minimum and maximum blood potency per generation.
Okay.
So JC had a higher potency than you. You did your check, and I forgot how much XP you had to spend from it.
I don't remember.
And you spent it on fortitude.
Yes.
Because I said you spent on fortitude, or I don't think you had enough to lower your potency, because you didn't get high enough in your check. So yeah, that is the only
Okay.
way to raise it, is you have to feed from someone with a higher potency, but it's not guaranteed.
All right.
So yeah, his is the same as yours.
So we'll have to figure that out later.
So like with Jack, should you have succeeded all those rolls, you'd have another chance to immediately up your generation would have automatically went up, and then you had a chance to raise your potency.
Damn it. For you guys.
Okay. So yeah, back at the Haven. Anything else?
I think I'd be pretty fucking exhausted. So
I'm very
I
exhausted.
would check on the bloodstones and pass the heck out.
Okay.
Ooh, we're in the middle of nowhere, aren't we?
Well, we're at the Haven now.
No, but
Which
like,
is, that's also kind of.
Chester.
Yeah, you're
Guild.
not too far from.
Right? I thought we were
Defiance.
Defiant. Okay.
what I'm saying is, do we drop her off at her
That's where, like,
coven?
the wounds.
No, we keep her with us.
It's like 50 minutes.
I
away.
would say we keep her with us for sure.
You
take
wouldn't
it
be able to get
tomorrow.
to the coven and get back.
Okay, then
We can take her tomorrow if it
Okay.
comes to
I
it.
don't think we would,
why wouldn't we?
because we should handle it, not some other people.
How we
She's
can?
in our.
I know that's fair.
She's in our
no, that's
coterie.
fair.
Not
You have a Mola. Who's
Oh, I always forget.
absolutely
Wendy.
of a
Yeah.
higher.
exactly.
Never mind. Forget everyone said it.
Yeah,
Forgot about
so
Wendy.
we'll go back to the
How
Haven
dare you.
and rest up, waiting for Wendy to return.
No, Wendy's there when you get there.
Feed
Okay.
me too.
Excellent.
Yeah, she sent Monica away. Wendy's sticking around.
Yeah, we'll bring everybody in together.
My
All at
tattered,
once.
ribboned body.
We brought friends, and this one's
We got
hungry,
friends, we got
and I'll
lots of-
have Jordan's body.
Slap me on the
You
ground.
see,
And the
actually, Phil
blender.
mentions for both Butcher and Pops have this red mark on their faces, a sliver of a crescent moon. And Wendy immediately sees these. Duskborn, eh? The fuck did you dig these ones up?
Middle of a quarry, if
Yeah,
you can
like
believe
a
it.
cave.
Sounds about right.
Literally dug them up.
All right. See, Jordan's out of it.
Yeah.
Just in tatters, literally.
She did feed it, just tonight took a lot out of us.
Yeah, she's in torpor. She's tore up. I assume that means Jack is dead.
Very much
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Look
You're
at
welcome.
you. Hey, take care of her. What the hell is this thing? Referring to the abyss.
He's a friend.
Misguided friend.
He's under our protection. He's like us. Turned with
She's
us.
awake!
Turned with
We're
us
so
and
fast.
It's me.
as misguided
Bless
as us.
me.
Sure. Do I need to take care of him too?
I think so. I don't know other way to get him up. I think he's a full blood like us.
How long will we be out like this?
He's your friend.
Until he feeds.
I'm not blowing my wig over it. He can stay like this as long as he needs. Could be weeks, could be months.
It's probably best if we get him back up. Talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him know it's okay.
Let's get him to a safe room where someone won't hit him.
All right.
Alright. Kitten's dressed up. I'll take care of this. You, Thin Bloods. You're staying with us?
You're staying with us
Alright.
for a couple of weeks.
We'll talk. Make yourselves cozy. And yeah, you guys hunker down for the day.
If we go to bed, I kind of absentmindedly say, "Did you guys know we can drink wine?"
I just throw it up in 2 hours.
Not me.
I didn't. I didn't throw it up. I digested the wine.
Really?
Yeah. Night.
I'm just left in like an empty hallway, just like, why did I puke?
Can't handle your wine. Alright. You hunker down. You rest for the day. You wake up. You through to your rouse checks.
Success.
I'm gonna do my blush.
Success?
That's a success also. Oh, but that's not.
You get hungrier by one.
That's okay.
You don't have to because you're fed. And, what's your hunger at?
Was that 3?
So your her would take away by 2. So yeah, your hunger 1.
We use resolve for willpower.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Resolve or composure, whichever's highest.
And then healing.
Healing.
I have one aggravated, so
I
I
have
roll
also one aggravated.
3. You said 3 rouse checks?
3 rouse checks for an aggravated.
Oh, I'll pass. Nice. Get rid of that
One
aggravated.
success.
And then, so we get rid of an
Hungrier
aggravated.
by 2,
and
automatically, and then you're not hungrier. You also have aggravated. So give me 3 rouse checks.
Do we also heal superficial to our?
You hear your stamina's worth of superficial.
Okay.
So I give 3 rouse checks.
But we do heal that artificial.
You get hungrier by
I
2.
won.
So you're at hunger 3.
I'm at 3.
One of your aggravated wounds has gone away.
We
She's
do
in a rough spot.
The fuck?
we do heal the aggravated.
You heal the
heal one.
aggravated, and then you heal in aggravated, and then 2 superficial.
Each night you
Awesome.
can heal
Alright, then I'll
one
end-
aggravated.
Well, I don't know if
but
you're-
it's-
I only have
two.
one superficial then left.
Okay.
I
What's
heal.
your
Stamina is
stamina?
3.
So yeah,
I heal 3
superficial
superficial.
on top of the aggravated.
willpower?
You
Go
resolve
to-
or
oh,
composure.
I'm actually at
worth of
2.
willpower.
You don't roll that one.
You don't roll. You just miss 2.
So then over, but well,
Give
Yeah.
me something good, Dan.
We do have after.
that's something good then, Don. You wake up. Noah is also awake.
Don't give a shit about him.
Thin Bloods are there. You're all there. Jack is dead. Mission accomplished. And that is where we will call it for this session. We can get into our after show. Next session, some weeks will pass. You can let me know what you want to do, what conversations you want to have, so you want to talk to some people. And then we'll be picking things up with the White Foxes concert.
Woo.
That was a hobby.
All right.
Till then, we
Thank you
Tabletop.
for joining
Table
us.
Goth. We have some sweet tutorial videos up now.
Tutorial.
We have a
videos,
Patreon
after shows,
on Patreon
MP3s.
for table.
Well, shows are the
Videos
best.
are kinda hard to do. We got other stuff.
We got
Yeah, there's stuff.
Something.
we got
there.
bonus tent. That's short for content.
Yes.
Bow
it's
tent.
Biz talk.
Bow tent.
Follow us
That's not
on
good.
Twitter and Instagram with our
We are
names.
accepting free
Support us,
fan-based
realize.
art if you want to submit it. Why not? Right? Do stuff. Do stuff.
All right, we'll
for
end it
us.
here.
Do stuff for us. Why not?
Anyway,
We're gonna do our
an
after show.
Do you have any
Bye
listeners that
forever.
class?
That's that bonus
Joiko.
tent. Maybe.
Joko.